So, good evening, everybody. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful weekend, and let's hope that Arsenal don't go on to ruin it, which they used to do quite a lot. New season, new hope. Well, that's what we're being told anyway. But we started off with 3 points last week, a comfortable 3-0 victory away to Fulham, and Fulham lost again today. 4-3 they lost to Leeds. Leeds have been scoring and conceding a hatful of goals so far, haven't they? But big up to everybody watching live already. Obviously, in honour of the process, I've changed my Twitter name to Vinay to Victory. Trust the process. And we're going to have a little look at the starting 11, which should be out about now. So let's have a little look at that. And oh, fucking spell Arsenal, right, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. Feeling a bit fragile today with a late night last night, a bit of a messy one. I didn't get out of bed until late this afternoon. But there we go. There is our team. Saka's back in. He looks well happy, by the way. Look at him. Hopefully he does the business today. And we have gone with Leno. We have gone with Bellerin, Gabriel, Holding and Tierney. I'm assuming that is a back three with then Saka at left wing back, maybe. Xhaka and Ceballos, Willian, Aubameyang and Lacazette. No Pepe again, he's on the bench. Mohamed El Neni is on the bench. You would have thought after a wonderful display at Fulham that the saviour, the man that's saving us 50 million euros, would have walked straight back into the team. But obviously not. Maybe he needs a rest. He's not played many minutes of football recently. Maitland-Niles, after a wonderful performance, he's been benched today. David Luiz back from an injury. He's in the bench with Kolasinac and Eddie Nketiah and Matt Macey. Happy with the lineup, really, if I'm honest. Apart from Bellerin, Xhaka, I don't rate them. It's not bad, is it? I suppose. Well, listen, we could have put the under-17s out. I'd expect us to beat West Ham, with all due respect. And Palace are beating Man United 2-0. For anybody who's just tuning in, it is 2-0. I watched a lot of that game. And trust me, Man United have been awful. So, yeah, it's not good for Man United anyway. It's not good viewing if you're a Man United fan. So I'm sure all the Man United fans out there are having a meltdown. But you know what? In a bit of a weird way, that might actually turn out to do Man United a favour, because Man United's transfer window has probably been as bad as Arsenal's, and if not worse. They've only signed the one player, Donny van der Beek, and obviously Pogba's staying. They have got Bruno Fernandes for a whole season now, and he's been shocking today so far. But it might force their hand now. They might have to go out and do the business because they've been poor. And we've started off very well. We haven't really done a great deal of business. It's nice to see Gabriel start again. And looking forward to seeing how he does now. Obviously, West Ham is a lot bigger test than Fulham, that's for sure. Because Fulham will probably get relegated with close to lowest points ever in the Premier League. They're not a great football team. And yeah, man, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. But what are your thoughts on the starting 11? Thank you to everyone who is tuning in. Make sure you do subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you stick a thumbs up on all platforms. Big up the HOTMICers in the building. I'll come to some comments in a minute. And make sure you share the content around. That would be nice. So, yeah, there we go. Let's read some of these comments out. Chig will be joining me before kickoff. And we're going to hopefully sit back and have a comfortable afternoon. Very similar to how we did last week when we played against Fulham. It was a comfortable afternoon's work, wasn't it? I'll bring up the West Ham team in a minute. We do have a few West Ham fans in the building. Big up Nick, regular viewer of the channel. Afternoon to you, mate. What are you thinking? You thinking you can get something at the Emirates? David Moyes has never beaten Arsenal away as a manager. I don't expect that to change today, if I'm being completely honest. The last time West Ham beat us was 5 years ago, 2015-16 season. That was the last time they beat us at our ground. So, listen, this should be a walk in the park. And we've beaten West Ham more times than anybody in the Premier League other than Everton. We seem to beat Everton every time we play them, pretty much. But West Ham are second in line. They're the team we beat the most other than Everton. So yeah, man, everything's geared up for a West Ham win now, isn't it, really? Afternoon, Bertrand. Hope you're well, man. Let's have a little look at some of these hot mic comments. I took Zahar and Townsend out of my FPL team. Oh, dear, says Ewan. Well, listen, I wouldn't have either of them in my team anyway. Shall I show you my FPL team? Do you know what wound me up as well? I sat there. It must have been about 4 o'clock this morning. I was a little bit wavy, like, woo. And I just got in and I thought, let me make some changes. So I went to make a whole load of changes. I don't really get this FPL stuff. I just did it just so you guys could take part in it. Yeah, but I don't know what half of this stuff means, like bench boost and all that. I don't get it. But anyway, so I sat there and I made a whole load of changes. And big up John West in the hot tub. You got some chicks with you and some champagne, baby, living the high life. And all bikini clad models sat in there with you, yeah. But to be honest, I sat there and I made a load of changes, right? And it said that it was going to deduct 20 points from me. So I was like, what are you talking about, 20 points? And I actually put Costa at Leeds in my team. And I thought, nah, sod that, man. I ain't having 20 points taken off my total. Lo and behold, he goes and bags a brace today. So yeah, I was a dirty stop out last night, man. I went down to my mate's bar and yeah, it was a good night, man. That's why I recorded all my videos yesterday, so I could actually have an evening off rather than constantly work like Rihanna. And yeah, I did all my stuff, got down to the bar about 6 and I got in about 4 this morning, 4:30, something like that. Relentless, mate. And trust me, I didn't get out of bed until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And I am still hanging. I'm currently on the tee and it is very well needed, very much needed even. And we've eaten some food. We had some nice Japanese, and yeah, man, it's all good. It is all good. So yeah, we're good to go. I'm still, like I said, I'm feeling a bit fragile, but there you go. Good evening to everybody. Happy birthday, Dr. Viraj. Is it the ripe old age of 25 today? Jesus Christ, what I'd do to be 25 again, man. Trust me, by the time I hit my age, 38, I'd be retired if I had known then what I know now. But there we go. Make sure you stash as much money as you can, young man, and work your nuts off, stash money, and it'll pay off in the future, trust me. Happy Saka starting, but why Zoolander? Maitland-Niles is miles better. Says Connor, afternoon Connor. Well, it's evening actually. It's 8:10. I'm not liking these 9 o'clock kickoff times, man. Like 9 o'clock Spanish time. It's not the one. Saturday night, especially when I'm hanging. It's like, come on, why didn't we have this at like 3 o'clock or something, man? Why 9 o'clock? Like, United are losing for anybody who's joined late. But yeah, it's looking like desperate FC. Listen, I'm going to refrain from laughing at any other team while we're a bit of a mess. I know we've started off well, but come on, that score ain't good enough to compete all season. So yeah, I'm gonna zip it for now, and we'll see. Van der Beek scored, did he? He's just come on and he scored. There you go. He's just come on. The United fans, they're back. They're back. They're gonna be loving life. He scored in his debut off the bench. But there we go. Anyway, let's get the West Ham team up. Let's do that. Let's get the West Ham United team. Where's West Ham? Oh, it's there. Oh, dear. I'm not on it. I need to snap out of it and wake up. Let's wake up. Let's have a look at their team. Flapiansky in goal. There's their team. Flapiansky. Then they've gone with Fredericks, Diop, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Masuaku, Rice as captain. Maybe not for much longer. Might be heading off to Tottenham. Susek, he's not a bad player, that Susek. Pretty decent footballer. Just does what it says on the tin. Just breaks everything up. Gives the ball to someone better. And then they've gone with Fornells. Again, another decent player. Jared Bowen, not a bad player. And then the threat up front. And he is a threat. He is hard work, that guy, man. You'd want him in your team, that's for sure. He's a handful, isn't he, old Antonio? Their bench is Randolph, Balbuena, Johnson, Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, who can't seem to get a game anymore at West Ham. I wouldn't be shocked if he left in this transfer window. Lanzini, I quite like Lanzini, not a bad player. And then obviously Haller's on the bench. So, yeah, man, I'm still confident. I don't care what team we put out today. We should be beating this lot. And it does look like we're on it after our victory in the first game. It's buzzed all the lads up, and we're good to go. And it's just a shame that the stadium's still going to be empty, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Really, pretty damn mad. First home game of the season. Normally it's loud and proud. Well, proud. It's not loud. The Emirates is dead. It's a library. Is this a library? Is this a library? Big up DVS in the building. Still not changed that Cesc Fabregas picture. I'm going to block you if you don't change it. I think you should change it. Who should we change it to? Change it to Vinay. Change it to Vinay, mate. Yeah, come on. You got to go with the Vinay propaganda. Look, Vinay to victory. Vinay to victory. I don't know why it does this on my thing every time. It always rejigs this. Why does it do that? Every time I change something on there, it does it. What's that all about? But yes, come on, trust the process. We've got Vinay on board, and it still didn't change it properly. What's going on here? I don't get it. Never mind. But anyway, where were we? Back to our team. That's what we were doing. Saka deserves to start, says Chris. Saka's hardly played any minutes, really, is he? Since he signed his new contract. He's hardly featured. So, yeah, it is nice to see old Bukayo back in the side. He looks overjoyed the fact that he's been picked. And I'm going with my comfortable 3-0 scoreline. Like I said, big up the real one. Come on, my man. How you doing? And, yeah, I said 3-0 in the preview. And I'm sticking with a 3-0. So, listen, if we don't beat these, I'll be absolutely shocked and amazed. And it'll put us exactly in the same position as we was this time last season after 2 games. Played 2, won 2. We beat Newcastle away first game of the season, and then we beat Burnley at home. And if you remember rightly, Danny Ceballos put in a 10 out of 10, and we all thought we were getting the next Isco. And then he disappeared for about 8 months, and then he come back again. So let's hope he does it again today. And I am looking forward to seeing how he does today, because it was easy against that lot last week. It's going to be a lot harder this week, that's for sure. Palace are 3-1 up. I shouldn't laugh really, but do you know what? They've never beaten Man United in the Premier League at Old Trafford until last season. Now they've done it back to back. Ollie's at the wheel, baby. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I make a nice cup of tea. I can't lie. A proper nice cup of char. But yes, it is 3-1. Liverpool broke Ceballos. Oh, dear. And Zaha doing a madness, is he? There you go. Man United are going to lose then, by the looks of it. 3-1. Imagine conceding 3 goals at home to Palace. Not my team. Oh, dear. Mustafi FC. Yeah, they've only beaten them once before. In fact, actually, you're right, mate. It wasn't the first time they'd beaten them at Old Trafford in the Premier League. It was the first time they'd ever beaten them in the Premier League last season. You're right. And it was at Old Trafford. And now they've done it again this season. So, yeah, they've only ever beaten them twice. And both times have come in the last 2 seasons at Old Trafford, which is pretty mental, really, if you think about it. That just shows how good United used to be. That teams like Palace would never get a prayer up at Old Trafford. Ferguson must be sitting there fuming. Yeah, fuming. Look at what he built at that football club, man. Yeah, and it's just been ripped apart bit by bit over the last 8 years since he's gone. And they're a shadow of what they used to be. Very similar to us, really. Who's had the biggest fall from grace? Us or them? Probably them. They used to win the league every year, didn't they? Pretty much. And both teams, do you know what? I don't like Man United as such, yeah, but it is kind of sad to see how us and Man United are so far from being good. It is mental, because considering when I was growing up as a kid, it was us and Man United that used to challenge for everything. The battle at Old Trafford, Pizzagate, all of that one. Roy Keane and Vieira having it on the pitch, having it in the tunnel, kicking off everywhere. You know, Fabregas throwing a slice of pizza at Fergie. You know, they were the good old days, man. That was when Arsenal and United used to be decent teams that used to go and strive to be the best, to win the league. And now we settle for, well, if we get fourth, that's all right. If we get in the top four, well, not really. It's kind of sad for me, man. Proper sad. And it's not the club I started supporting, that's for sure. And I'm sure a lot of Man United fans that are about my age as well, which is old, by the way, it's probably not the Man United they started supporting either, is it? You know, we're both teams that are piss poorly run, with owners that don't really give a toss, and fan bases that, on the whole, are happy to accept mediocrity. So kind of sad, really, seeing how Man United and Arsenal have fallen down, and it's mad. It is absolutely mad. I've just seen something I want to pin. I want to ask you a question, young man. Young man, where's it gone? Why do these comments go so quick? It's gone. It's gone. Where are you? Where'd it go? It has gone. Ah, there it is. Ben, you're the man for this. How much have Arsenal spent since Fergie left? Do you know? It'd be interesting to compare the two, because I genuinely don't know. But it'd be interesting, because if they've spent £1 billion in what, 8 years? When you think about that, really, that's not a massive amount of money in footballing terms. Yes, when you say £1 billion, it's a lot of bloody money. But when you break that down in terms of 8 seasons, 8 transfer windows in the summer, plus January transfer windows, there's what, 16 transfer windows? If you break that down per year, it's only about just over £100 million a year. That's not a massive amount of money to spend, is it really? And if you look at Arsenal, we've done what, 140 last summer. The summer before that, we've done 75, 80. So there's what, 220, 230 maybe. So yeah, it's I'd say we're not a million miles away from there. I'd say probably about 700, 800 maybe for us. Let's read some of these comments out. Chris says we might have done about 500 million. Kind of Fergie's fault for picking David Moyes as his predecessor. Well, that says Ewan. Well, listen, that was a cock-up, a monumental cock-up on Fergie's part. But you know what? I wouldn't say, I've seen a lot of people say over the years that Fergie did that deliberately, just so it didn't tarnish his, and it's like, come on, man, listen, Fergie is Man United, isn't he? Let's be real here. Yeah, why would he put somebody in there he didn't think was going to be any good? Just didn't happen, did it? Pepe doesn't track back. He's good to come on for twisting up defenders. Well, he won't track back, and Bellerin don't defend full stop. So, yeah, probably best not to play them both together. I would have gone with Maitland-Niles and Pepe. But could you really drop Willian after that performance last week? Probably not. Ollie's crushed the bus twice now. Someone should take his driving license off of him, says Esme. Let's continue on. Do you know what I said on my video earlier? Yeah, I'm going to be working this evening. Somebody in the comments goes, "What, you call talking into a camera work?" Yeah, okay, mate. No, it's not work then, is it? It's not. I'm not working. I'm not working. I'm jobless. I'm on the dole. He's signing on. Can't even support his kid. Doesn't pay his child maintenance. Get that one quite a lot. Good one, mate. I didn't realize so many people were my accountants. And do smash the likes up if you haven't. I would appreciate that very much so. Not even 100 likes, nearly 700 people watching. So thank you very much. And big up the main man. True that a war has confirmed personal terms. No, is the simple answer to that. No, it's I do find it funny, right? There's a lot of people that sit online that claim that they know the ins and outs of everything to do with transfers. And you look at them and you think, well, hang on, mate, how do you know? You're like 14 years old. How do you genuinely know about a 70, 60, 50 million pound business transaction at a multi-billion pound company? How do you know that when you're 14, 15, 16, 20? Yeah, you don't. So you're guessing. And what a lot of these people do is they hedge their bets, right? So a lot of them will read stuff that's in French, for example, with a war, and they'll translate it into English. And then because none of us are actually going to go and read a French news outlet that's written in French, we're probably never going to see the outlet. They won't then credit the source, and then they palm it off as their own. It's embarrassing, man. It's like, are you that desperate to see? I mean, I see somebody sat there yesterday saying, "Oh, I told you last week this was done," and they were quote tweeting Robbie on AFTV's post about Awar, and it was like I told you last week, guys. It's like, mate, you don't know fuck all. Like, what are you chatting about? Like, seriously, we only know what the trusted top sources say. And there's only a handful of them on the planet when it comes to footballing transfers. One of them, we had him on the channel, Fabrizio Romano. Big up to him. He is the godfather of transfer news. And as much as I don't particularly like David Ornstein does get quite a bit of information. He doesn't necessarily get so much out of Arsenal anymore. But he still is kind of credible when it comes to dropping news and then the club announces it 5 minutes later. In that sense, yes, he's kind of clued up, but he's lost a lot of his Arsenal contacts, definitely. But listen, he ain't agreed personal terms. And the funny thing is we've been speaking to the club. Yeah, we spoke to Juninho from what we've been told by the main man, the godfather. We spoke to Juninho and we bid Guendouzi and 31 mil, which they swiftly rejected. Yeah, Juventus, Man City, and PSG have all spoke directly with his agent. We may have spoken to his agent. Doesn't mean we've agreed personal terms. Do you know what I'm saying? And listen, I would not be surprised one bit if he ends up at Man City this summer. But there we go. Good evening, Jez. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're looking forward to the game. And hopefully we're going to see Arsenal win quite comfortably again tonight. Chiggy Chig will be here shortly. I probably should send him the link in a minute. Big up Diego, buzzing, loving life, 3-1 up at Old Trafford, baby. 3-1 up at Old Trafford. Get a rum or a beer. I've got no beer. I can't be asked to walk to the shop. I can't really go now anyway. And I've got some rum and Coke. But I'm a little bit fragile at the minute, mate, from yesterday. So I'm just on the cups of tea at the moment. Just on the cups of tea. Come on, Bluetooth to all the real ones in the building. Bluetooth. Big up the White Horse. Is that a pub? Is that a pub tuning in to watch me? Would you like to sponsor the channel, young man? Sponsor me. Oh, dear. But yeah, I am really happy with that team, if I'm honest. I am very happy with that team. Listen, I would have rather put Pepe in there, but I can see why Willian's kept his place, and I like Willian anyway. I think Willian's going to be decent. And it's funny how so many people have changed their tune on Willian because they didn't want him and they wanted to stop the rot of taking Chelsea players, whether he's good or not. Let's nip it in the bud. Let's stop taking Chelsea rejects. And now we've got him, and he put in a masterclass last week at Fulham. All of a sudden, he's exactly what we needed. Funny old game, isn't it, football? It is a funny old game. So, yeah. 4-0 to the Arsenal, says Carter. Big up Amelie. I think it's all right. I'm not too disappointed with that. Bit shocked that Mohamed El Vieira isn't starting after a nailed-on great performance last week, which has got everyone giddy saying keep him. Like, Jesus Christ. This is 2015 about keep him. No, thanks. One good game don't fool me. 3 or 4 don't fool me. 5 or 6 good games don't fool me either. We've seen that with Granit Xhaka. And at the end of the day, if you want your team to progress and you want your team to win and you want to win the biggest honours in football, you have to keep improving. Very much like Liverpool. And kind of ironic, really, isn't it, that it's not Football Manager, yet Liverpool phone up Wolves and go, good evening, could we have Diogo Jota, please? And they go, yeah, 43 million euros. No worries, we'll bank transfer you it. Would you like 20 million up front? Yes. Okay, goodbye. 24 hours later, man's holding the fucking shirt. That is how you do business. Yeah, you bid the fee, you pay the price, you get the player. Well done, Liverpool. They ain't sitting back resting on their laurels going, oh, well, we've got the best coach in the league. We've got the best team in the league. We don't need to sign anybody. What do we want to sign anybody for? They've just bought themselves Wolves' best player, Diogo Jota, and they've just bought themselves Thiago for a grand total of about 60 odd million pounds. Absolute mad business. Well done to Liverpool. That is ambition. That is showing. Do you know what? We're going for the title again, mate. Yeah, they bought themselves a left back to cover for Robertson. They've got a lot of games this season. They can put Gomez at right back for Trent. They've got Matip that can fit into defence. And now they've got a decent cover at left back for Robertson. They've now bought themselves a top draw Thiago in midfield. And they've just bought themselves Diogo Jota, who is absolutely class. Love that boy to bits, man. Proper footballer. And every time I've done a Wolves game on this channel, a Wolves watch-along, I've always sat there and said, why is Jota on the bench? Like, I don't get it. Why do they put Jota on the bench? He is their best player. The guy's quick, is technically sound, he scores goals, he creates goals, he works hard, he's everything that you want in a footballer. Yeah, absolutely brilliant footballer. And they've just got themselves a decent footballer there, and they're going to try and go and win it again. We're sitting there going, oh, well, if we can get rid of Lucas Torreira, that'd give us, if we could get maybe 7 million up front, we'll put that in the one pot. If we can get rid of Socrates, we'll put another 1 million in the pot. Fucking turn it in. Seriously. Yeah, all these other clubs. Oh, do you know what, right? So I'm going to show you something. I really want to show you this. I want to show you this real quick. Right, watch this. I'm going to show you this. Because people don't believe me when I tell them this. People just think I'm on a wind-up. And I'm not. I'm really not on a wind-up. So let me show you something. Right. This is on Transfer Market. This is updated today since Gareth Bale deal has gone through. And we'll stop that. We'll go to that. This is since the Gareth Bale and Reguilon deals have gone through, by the way, yeah? Where are we? Where are we? There we go. Transfermarket.com. Do smash the likes up if you haven't already. Do subscribe. And can you see on the right-hand side? You see that? Departures. 178 players have left the Premier League so far. This is just Premier League, by the way. Yeah, transfer. Look, Premier League, just so nobody thinks I'm blagging them. This is the Premier League. And 178 players have left for a total of 367 million euros. 224 players have come into or been transferred within the league, from outside the league or from one club to another in the league. Look at the total money spent. 1 billion euros, which is about 900 million pounds. And people are telling me this isn't Football Manager. You lot are mad about not Football Manager. What are you chatting about? Yeah, we spent 22 million pounds and people are sitting there going, oh, but it's in this current climate. That's all I keep hearing, current climate. Talking about current climate. Now, by the end of this transfer window, the totalizer is going to be there or thereabouts 1.6 billion, which it was last summer. About this current climate. What a load of bollocks. All an excuse to hide the fragilities, the weaknesses, and the ineptness of our football club. Because Mohamed El Neni is now like a new signing. He is the linchpin, the bruiser, the Vieira that we have missed since Vieira left. And we've never replaced. Mohamed El Sideways is that guy. And yeah, man, Willian is now Ronaldinho. Although I am happy with Willian. But apparently he's now Ronaldinho. Granit Xhaka is Pirlo. It does make me laugh. It makes me laugh. Gabriel, Jesus Christ. Last week, the amount of people I see saying, Gabriel, he could be our Sol Campbell. Fucking hell, mate. He could be our Sol Campbell. Are you lot crazy? Do you believe the shit you talk? Like, really, honestly, real talk. But anyway, I don't really get it. Sol Campbell, you've got to go a long way, my friend, to become like Sol Campbell. Great start. Don't get it twisted. But this is why I don't get reactionary off of one game. Yeah, because last week, people, like I said, were spouting, he could be our Sol Campbell. Yeah, he could also be our Pascal Segan as well. How do we know? You know, we don't know until we've seen him for a season. Because the funny thing is, everyone's knocking one out about, oh, let's go and get Awar, let's go and get Thomas Partey. Which, yeah, great. I want him as well. People are still 50-50, like Lamar. Right about now, baby, I'm 50-50. And people are still 50-50 about whether Pepe is any good a whole year later. So what makes anybody think, yeah, that, oh, yes, let's go and get Awar, and he's going to walk straight in the team and light the league up? He may well do. Yeah. And yes, you need to bid to get the player. And we haven't bid. So we're not going to get the player. But let's be real. The biggest thing, and I've said this since April, the biggest thing for me was the outs. Yeah. We've got rid of one first team squad member who should have never been left out the door. He should have stayed at the club, Martinez, and he should have been our number one this season until he fucks up and Leno takes the spot back off of him. But unfortunately, Arsenal don't work like that. And you've only got to have a look at Man United. Man United have got David De Gea in goal, who's making mistake after mistake after mistake. And they've got Henderson back. And Henderson was sat on the bench today. You know, and sometimes you've got to look at it and think, do you know what? Maybe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, for example, is saying, right, I've got a proper goalkeeper on the bench now, mate. You've got 2 or 3 more chances and you are done. And we decided to go, no, Leno's number one. I said it in his press conference yesterday. He said, we had a conversation, me and Emmy, and he knew he wasn't going to be a starter. So we decided to let him go. Yeah, he wanted to go if it wasn't a starter. Well, I'm sorry. How have you come to the conclusion that Leno should walk straight back in the team after that guy's performances for the last 6 months or 4 months, whatever it may be? But listen, Edu's job, I don't know what his job is, mate. Jobs for the boys. That's what it is. Phone up some Brazilians and get a couple of freebies, smoke a cigar and cook some meat. That's about it. I will be back in a second. I am literally going to piss myself. Do smash the thumbs up. Do subscribe and download Flick while I'm gone, because I'll be doing the player ratings on Flick. It'll be your player ratings. So I'll put polls up for that. You'll decide the player ratings. So when I do the video tomorrow, it'll be your player ratings. I'll literally be back in about 2 minutes. I'm going to wet myself. And we are back again. Apologies about that. And yes, we are back. We're at 22 minutes away from kickoff. And looking forward to it, man. Even though it's been probably the worst transfer window we've had since Why Do You Look At Me? And Petr Cech. Yeah, the Petr Cech window. Well, nobody was available. Well, they're not if you don't bid for them, mate. And at the end of the day, you have to bid money to pay for players, because believe it or not, they don't grow on trees. They're not free. And people can sit and blame the owner all they like. And listen, I've been very sarcastic on my social medias with, oh, we care, do you? We care, do you? Because nobody seems to care anymore. Yeah. And I've never blamed the owner fully for the mess that is at this football club. But one thing I will say is, now that he does own the full 100% stake of Arsenal Football Club, we're now going to see whether he's actually got any ambition, because it's all well and good Mikel Arteta coming out after Aston Villa when the plane was flown above saying, back Arteta, Kroenke out, which, by the way, made absolutely no sense. A 5-year-old probably wrote it. Yeah, give us your money and piss off is basically what that says. So I don't really understand that at all. But it's going to be interesting, because Mikel Arteta said that the board back him. The owner backs me. I have got full support, he said. Full support of the owner, he said. Well, that obviously isn't the case, is it? And I've said this so many times. I don't blame Arteta one bit for this transfer window. Yeah, not one single bit for this transfer window, because do you know what? It ain't his money. Yeah, when Wenger was here, Wenger used to run that club from top to bottom. Hence why I used to be on his case every time, because he was in charge of who we bought. Mikel Arteta is now not in charge of who we buy. Yeah, he has a say, of course. Yeah, and even before the job title changed to manager, if people think that he didn't have a say, give your head a wobble. Yeah, because he's going to ask to have certain players, blah blah blah. And I just look at it and I think, like, you know, all these we care to you merchants that were jumping on a hype, even when we done 140 million last summer, going, oh, it's mad, it's crazy, oh, I can't believe it, we haven't done enough to do anything this season. Well, they're all hiding this summer, and it just winds me up, the hypocrisy of the online, or a lot of the online fan base. Not all of them. Some of them are saying it as it is because they couldn't care less about staying friends with a fake Arsenal family that don't exist. And there is no Arsenal family, because if you need 100 grand because your house is going to get repossessed, for example, and you've got 100 grand's worth of outstanding payments on your gaff, do you think the Arsenal family are all going to have a whip round? Of course they're not, because they couldn't give a toss. Yeah, so there is no family. It's just a fake thing set up by people online to fit in. Oh, we're the top gooners. Well, no, you're not, because you're happy to sit and have us doing 22 million quid in a transfer window with 2 weeks to go. So you're not really, are you? You're not really positive or helping, because you're just accepting that El Neni's going to still be here. And you're going to accept that the team that finished 8th last season, our worst finish for 25 years, is just going to go again and hope for the best. Well, sorry, I demand better than that. And for that reason, I'm positive. I want to win the league. Our manager is positive. I love listening to Mikel Arteta. I ain't even being sarcastic. I actually like listening to Mikel Arteta talk about the Arsenal. Yeah, because he gets it. He understands it. He wants to be the best team in the league. He wants to be the best team in Europe. But guess what? He ain't going to be the best team in the league, and he ain't going to be the best team in Europe. All the time, we're sitting there happy as a fan base to go with Mohamed El Neni. I'm sorry. I know he's not playing today, but he shouldn't even be here. He should not be here. I have seen so many people sitting there saying about Granit Xhaka, oh, he's like a prime Pirlo. Thank God. Thank God I have seen proper footballers in my life supporting this football club. That is all I've got to say, because we are not going to win a league with that squad. We're not going to win a league next season or the season after. But when we signed William said that he was convinced to come to the club because Arteta wants to win the Champions League inside 3 years. How many of these players do you reckon are going to be in that squad that gets to the final? Oh, yeah, probably none of them. Apart from Aubameyang, maybe. And he's probably on the starting 11 with Tierney, Leno, perhaps, if he's still here. Gabriel, maybe 3 or 4. Saka. But Xhaka ain't good enough. Holding ain't good enough. Bellerin ain't good enough. These players ain't good enough to get you to where you want to be. And like I said about 10 minutes ago, Liverpool have just won a league title after missing out a year before by 1 point, winning the Champions League. They've won the Champions League. They've then won the league. And they've decided, you know what? We're still not quite good enough because we want to do it again. Yeah, we want to dominate. We want to be better than we was last season. I'll tell you something now, yeah? Them 3 signings they've made this summer, Timozic, is it his name? Timozic? I've probably butchered his name. But anyway, you know I'm on about the Greek left back. Him, Thiago and Jota, they have got a better squad now than they did at the start of last season. And they absolutely walked the league last season. So if anyone thinks that Liverpool are not even better this season, you're mad. What have we done to improve our squad? We've signed Gabriel. Good start. Very good start. Let's see how he does over the course of a season, which will help us, I'm sure, because, listen, he's better than most of our defenders. And we've seen him for 1 game, and we've already made that decision. It's just nice to see a different face at centre-back. And we signed Willian. And Willian, I'm sure, again, will help us at some point. But Liverpool have won a league and brought 3 players that are going to take them even further away. We've finished 8th and signed 2 players that might get us 7th or 6th if we're lucky. Because that's how good it is right now. But anyway, less of that. Pepe is on the bench and £72 million player on the bench. But you know what? I make Mikel Arteta absolutely spot on with that. And sorry, I picked my nose. And I'll make him spot on with that. I love Pepe better than or more than a lot of people in our fan base. That I see a lot of negative comments about Pepe. He's shit. He's this. He's not good enough. He doesn't even know what he's going to do when he gets the ball. Blah, 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 blah. Which, listen, if that's your full process on him, cool. I think he's sweet. I think he's a top-class footballer. And I personally think that he should be starting games. But you can't drop Willian. And I will stick to the exact same narrative as I had with Martinez. Yeah, Martinez should have been in goal for the first game of the season. He should have then been in goal for this game. And if he makes any mistakes, you could then say, cool, I'm dropping you, bruv. You've made a couple of errors and we're going to put Leno back in goal. Instead, the club made it clear. Arteta made it clear. Arteta said it in the press conference. We had a conversation, me and Martinez, and I told him that he wasn't going to be a starter. And we decided it was best that he left. He decided that. We agreed with it. Cool. Well, I'm sorry. That's mad. Yeah. Listen, we got 20 million. We can put that to a war. We're then going to go and do 15 million quid on the Brentford keeper and £1.5 million on some geezer we've never heard of. Yeah. Well, that 16 million that we've got for him is now going on 2 goalkeepers. So what's going on here? But I will stick to the same narrative. Willian played really well against Fulham, man of the match. You can't drop him until he plays crap, yeah, or until he's got a little bit of burnout where he's played 10, 11 games in a row and he's still keeping a high level, but not the highest of levels. And he's dropped a little bit and he's not as effective as he was 4 games ago. Until then, you don't drop a player who's playing well. They keep the shirt. Yeah. When it comes to Europa League, mix and match, do what you got to do. When it comes to Premier League, the Premier League is your bread and butter. That is where you get highlighted as how good you are as a football team. Not a cup competition, because a cup is luck. Yeah. As well as skill, as well as being the best team on the day, but not always the best team wins. Yeah. As we found out against Sheffield United, when we beat Sheffield United, they battered us that day in that second half. Yeah. They were better than us in that FA Cup quarter final. They had 2 goals disallowed for offside in that quarter final by VAR. So we got a bit of luck in that game. After that, we were the best team against City. We were the best team against Chelsea. But again, in the final, we got a bit of luck with Kovacic. So a cup competition is luck with skill, with being the best, all mixed in over a course of competition. The Premier League, yeah, the Premier League is consistently the highest of high. It's the highest level in world football, yeah, in terms of your club. Champions League, you could argue, I don't care about that. We ain't in it. The Premier League, you're over a 38-game season with injuries kicking in, players getting injured all the time, players not being at the peak of their physical power. Squad members going off on international duty, which means they come back tired, which means you can't play them, especially when they're going to Ecuador and places like that, Australia and whatever. So over a course of a 38-game season, the Premier League determines where you are as a football club. And we were 8th. So how anybody thinks, even with Mikel, who, by the way, has done very well so far, how anybody thinks that we can suddenly just boost up to 4th is crazy. Long time, Lee. I feel we shouldn't be playing Laka. It's better Willian left, Pepe right, and Aubameyang centre at the attack. The attack is what we need. Bruv, I totally, thank you very much for that as well, Abbas. Appreciate that as always, man. I've always said that I want Aubameyang up front. Shimikas, thank you very much. That's how you pronounce his name. Shimikas. And it's a silent T. But until Aubameyang stops firing in the goals on the left-hand side, I've kind of just got to accept that he's going to play left wing. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't really want him out on the left wing, but I can't knock him, man. 29 goals left wing last season. Although saying that, a lot of his goals were in the box. His goal against Chelsea was class, that header. The goal in the final where he scooped back round Zuma and dinked the keeper. What a goal, man. That was like a FIFA goal, wasn't it? That was like a little scoop turn and then a dink over the keeper. What a goal. But I'd rather him up front. I don't really rate Lacazette. I don't think Lacazette's a title-winning striker. I don't think he'll ever get near a title as a striker. Sad that Aubameyang's never won a title, really, because I think he is title-winning striker, like, makeup. He is a proper footballer in terms of goal-scoring ability. Yeah, but Lacazette don't score enough goals, man, which is why I've said before, I feel like we should have gone and got Werner the Burner. Why not? 24 years old, the future of the club. If you want to play Aubameyang out left, you've now got a stone, ice-cold killer up front in Werner, and you've got Pepe and Willian whipping balls in. You've got Aubameyang whipping balls. You've got Werner in the box. Oh, my days. What a forward line. Win the Champions League in 3 years. It'd be nice to be in the Champions League in 3 years. Well, that is very true, mate. And it don't look like it's going to happen this season, unfortunately, mate. Not that I really care. I actually, thank you for that as well, Michael, as always, man. I actually prefer being in the Europa League. And do you know why? I know it sounds like loser mentality and goes against everything that I've said, but we've actually got a chance to win that competition. And obviously it qualifies you for the Champions League. But every time we go into the Champions League, we don't try and win it. We just make up the numbers and get the prize money. We've done it for 20 odd years. And I want to be in a competition and go and have a go at winning it. It's like the League Cup. We played the League Cup on Wednesday. Man, the people I've seen say, put the kids in the cup, put the kids in it. Why? We're playing Leicester City, mate. Yeah? What, you think you can pick and choose what tournaments you want to win now? Yeah? Since when do we dominate every competition? Why is it Man City win that pretty much every year? Oh, yeah, because they want to win every competition. They don't care that it's the League Cup because that's an elite mindset from their elite manager. Yeah, our fans sit there and go, oh, put the kids out in that competition. It's all well and good doing that in the Europa League group stages because we'll get out the group anyway because our kids are better than the teams we'll get in the group stage. When you're playing up against Premier League team in the League Cup, you put your best team out, mate. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You play your best team. Why wouldn't you? Don't you want to win it? Because I want to win the League Cup. I've seen us win 2 since I've been alive. Although first one I was 5, so I don't really remember it. Yeah, but I've seen us win in '93 when we beat Sheffield Wednesday in both finals and done the cup double. We haven't won a League Cup since '93. '93. It's mad. I want to win the League Cup. I want to win every cup. Pepe should start Willian on at the 72nd minute. The classic Mikel Wenger substitution time. People get so triggered that I said that. I'm only on a wind-up. Jesus. People are so up themselves. It's like, mate, calm down. You're caught in your feelings, bruv. Half of what I say is sarcasm. Yeah? It's like, chill your beans, bruv. Big up my boy. I might need you, bruv. Not today, obviously, because the game's on Sky. But I might need your BT login at some point. Obviously, like I said, not now. But the game on Wednesday is not even on TV. So I'll have to figure a way of doing that. I can do it on my iPad, I think. But yeah, man. Hope you're well, Chris. Hope you're good. Chig should be joining us any minute. When he does, I will try and sync up. It didn't work last time on HOTMIC. I don't know what happened. But I will try and sync up. But there we go. And do smash the likes up if you haven't already. And let me bring up some of these stats that I wrote down the other day on this game. Arsenal have won 10 of their last 11 home games against West Ham. The only time we lost was 15-16 season. 2-0 defeat, if you remember rightly. Brucey bonus, if you can tell me the 2 goal scorers. Can you tell me? Talk to me. Why is everyone saying Tierney's injured? What's happened? Talk to me. What's happening? Big up everyone on HOTMIC. Kolasinac's now starting. Really? What's happened to Tierney? How? When did this happen? We don't need the stats. We're going to talk about Tierney. What's happened to my wifey? Big up yourself, bro. Pepe is brilliant, raw talent, but it makes sense to go with William. There's plenty of games, so we'll see Pepe play. I agree. Listen, William, I love Pepe, bruv. You know I love Pepe. Everyone who's watched this channel for a long time knows I love Pepe. Yeah, but William played fantastic against Fulham. You keep the shirt, mate. You keep the shirt for the next game. If you play shit today, I expect Pepe in the next game. So there we go. But thank you for that, mate. Appreciate that, Paul, as always. Big up Tyrone. Hope you're well, man. Big up Alexander Gomez in the building. Real G's in the building tonight. Where is my boy Chig? Where is he? Tierney's out for 3 years. What's happened to Tierney, man? What has happened to my boy? You're not all saying he's out for ages, man. Tierney injured. Thank you, Chris. Chris Looney. Is that actually your surname? Real talk. Is that really your surname? If that's your surname, that's a sick surname, bro. I can't even lie. Everyone's spamming my chat. Tierney's injured. What's happened? What's going on with my wifey? Big up the McManus. Hope you're well, man. Hope wifey's well. Hope Stevenage is well. And we should want to win every competition, mate, whether it's the League Cup or the Europa League. We shouldn't dismiss anything. I hope you're well. Well, exactly. I totally agree. Why wouldn't you want to win a cup? No, I don't really get it. I don't understand this elitism of, oh, yes, well, we won't go in for the League Cup because we're going to go and try and get fourth. Yes, I will quite happily tell my grandchildren in 30 years' time that, yes, I remember this one year. It was 2020-21 season. We decided to piss off all the cup competitions because we finished fourth. And what did you win for that, Grandad? Absolutely nothing. Oh, right. So you passed up the competitions that give you the trophies to finish third loser. Yes, we did. What's that all about? Such elitism. It's mad. Here's my boy. How you doing, baby?
Talk all right. That still don't sound happy.
Huh?
You don't sound happy.
1 second, man. 1 second. I need to turn the speaker off on that. No, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. I'm just, I need to, because when you talk through that, it's going to come from, because I've got my mic set up now, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, but it's literally just there. And so I need to turn the speaker.
You got a studio or something?
Huh?
Who do you think you are? You got a studio or something?
No. I've got a nice mic though, bruv. Yeah, proper nice mic. And I've got some lights now, so it's a little bit better. We're getting there. We're moving it forward. The green thing coming next week. But I don't know how I turn this down. Hang on. How do I turn the volume down on my Mac? But then if I do that, I'll have to put earphones in, won't I?
Yeah.
I don't really want to sit here with earphones in. Yeah, keep talking.
All right. Yeah, cool.
Just talk for a minute. I just want everyone, because I can't hear this, obviously. I can only hear you, yeah?
Cool.
Right? When Chig's talking, does it sound fucked?
Let me know, guys.
Whoa, that sounds mad.
Especially if it's on my end. Big up to the chat room. I hope you guys are all well. Michael, I see you. Rick, and I see you.
Because I don't want it so you're talking, but then it's coming through that speaker, that mic as well. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's literally about half a foot away from it. So it sounds good. Cool. We're sweet. We're good to go. What do you think to the team, man?
I've seen it look worse, but then apparently Tierney's out.
Yep. Apparently he's done his hip. So Kalaza crap. Wifey injured in training. Not the one in Brum, the real wifey. Yeah. Bro, I can't believe he's out injured, man. It's crazy. Thank you for that, Ryan. Appreciate that, man. I'm genuinely gutted that he's out, man. Chig on Fraud Watch. Are you on Fraud Watch, Chig? Pirate King's on it. I'm going to go and have a quick cigarette, mate, yeah?
Go on, do your thing, man.
And I've missed... I can't pin it. I can't pin it, McManus, yeah, but I can see it. It says Stevenage is splendid, full of half-wits walking around not wearing masks. That's Stevenage living, mate. Yeah, Stevenage is a bit of a shit hole, I can't lie. Yeah, I'm sure you don't live in the shitty part. I'm sure you're very upper class, my friend. When Chiggy talks, it sounds hella sexy.
DJ Crane, the charmer again.
Oh, you lot crack me up. Third injury for Tierney since he's joined.
Look at his display picture. I just clocked that.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on, Chiggy Chig, baby.
I love that.
Well, I'm going to go for a piss. I'm going to go and get a drink and have a cigarette, and then we'll get the game on. Actually, I need to sync up to HOTMIC as well, so I'll do that while I'm gone. Have you seen my new Kalaza crap? I'm dead. Big up my boy. You need to change that picture, bruv. Real talk. Yeah, I'm not having that anymore, man. Come on. No need for that, bruv. What was I going to say? Have you seen... Oh, I took it off. Have you seen my new Twitter name?
No. Oh, yeah. We wanna.
Huh?
We wanna.
Hang on. I'll show you. Because I'm now trusting the process.
Oh, you trusted it?
Yeah, we're trusting the process. Watch.
I just realized what you read. Yeah. I saw you put your message.
Vinite to victory, baby. Vinite to victory, mate.
How much grit have you had over that?
Trust the process, bruv. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. There's only been £1 billion spent this summer on 200 odd players in the Premier League. I don't know why anyone thinks this is Football Manager. I don't get it, mate. Who will win? I'm going 3-0. I'm going to actually go for a toilet break and a cigarette, and I'll be back in a minute. I'll leave you with the sexiest voice on YouTube.
Thought I would mute myself while I have a small coughing attack during that compliment. I hope you guys are well. As always, you know what we do around here. Please do stick a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Arsenal are about to kick off on my end. I'm going to apologize to the HOTMICers ahead of time. We're just taking the knee. Taking the knee. Still taking the knee. And now they're headed up. And they've just kicked off. West Ham kicking off. Going from left to right on my screen. HOTMICers, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try to not react to good or bad stuff. I'm going to try. When I got told off once by a particular HOTMICer of Lee's. So I'm going to try. I can only try. Ceballos on the ball. And plenty of space, plenty of time. Put ball over the top. Oh, not far away from Aubameyang's run. West Ham gave him way too much space at that point, though. What do you guys think of the team? Are you happy with it? Bit worried that Pepe is not starting games at the moment. You couldn't drop Willian after last week's performance. My only worry for Pepe is Willian doesn't really... I mean, unless the Chelsea fans about to tell me different, but every time I've watched Chelsea, he doesn't often miss games. I mean, he keeps himself in immaculate shape. My gosh. Okay. Got a foul here. Is it Michael Oliver reffing our game? Fabulous. Last time he reffed our game, we didn't do too good. Gabriel on the ball. Great to see that Arteta seems to have immediate trust in Gabriel. As I predicted, I did say that I didn't think Saliba and Gabriel will start the season together. I've got a feeling they'll end it together though. So I would say don't worry too much about Saliba not getting games at the moment. Kolasinac has probably just seen his lifeline. Oh, Saka. Oh, go on. Oh, sorry, hold back because I know I said I was going to try. If it helps, they didn't score. They didn't score. But we still got the ball in a dangerous area. Oh, Ceballos gave that ball away. Cheaply. And Antonio. See, Antonio is the one player I do worry. Look, Matt, to strip holding for pace. He's the one player I do worry about because I don't think he really knows what position he plays as such. But he's just a raw talent. We used to have people like that in our school all the time, where you didn't really put them in a particular position. You just gave them a ball and just said, all right, do your thing. He's just that type of player. Smash the likes, guys. For those asking where Lee is, I can tell already without even looking at the chat. Lee is having a smoke. You know how he does. To be fair, it's my fault because I come in late. He then has to go for a cigarette a bit late. So let me come into the chat room and see what you lot are saying. What happened to Tierney? So Tierney got injured in the warm-up. Hit a sore hip, apparently. Hopefully that doesn't turn into a big problem. Gabriel, well done, Gabriel. What a tackle there. Oh, but he got sidestep there. Well done, Gabriel. A good sidestep there. Am I drinking coffee? I'm drinking Irish coffee. Basically, a little bit of good old whiskey in there. Just because I've got this horrible, nagging cough where every day I pray it's not COVID. Let's put it that way. That's the only symptom I've got. But it's been with me for about 2 weeks now. I'm a little worried about it. So I thought let me just try and flush it out with basically a coffee with whiskey and a bit of honey in it. Gosh, Leonard, is it just me or does Leonard look so much smaller than Martinez in goal? Forgot he was back in goal. Oh, Arsenal, I hope you know what you're doing, man. That's a big call, that one. Big call. Getting tested. I will if it lasts too much longer. Because some days I'm all right. And then some days it'll come back. So I don't know what that means. Like I say, it's the only symptom I have. So I don't know if I should be overly worried at this point in time. Brandy, honey, or whiskey should fix it. Thank you, Steph. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to that one. You're always sick, bro. What you try? Don't try it, bro. I was sick one time at the start of the year when, ironically, I actually thought I had COVID. That's the time where I think, oh, Fabianski's back at the Emirates. I just realized. That was when I actually thought I had COVID, was the start of the year. And then I've been all right. I've been all right since. I think my problem is I work too hard, so I get run down a lot. So a lot of these stupid illnesses I get is because I don't sleep very well. And then I work in long days. So I'm not really switching off properly. I've got a holiday next week. I plan to just properly rest, R&R. West Ham just settled into this game. Antonio. Oh.
And I'm back. You're watching this on Sky and TV now.
I am. So yeah, I made a promise to the hotmicers that I will attempt.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. But it's got an option to sync it on the Mac. But the last 2 games I've tried to sync to my phone. It's not having it, man. So yeah, I'm currently on. What am I on? 5 minutes 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a minute ahead of you.
Yeah, no, never mind. No dramas here. Massive call, Martinez. I heard you talking about. I was speaking about that just before you came on, and I said, I don't know if you see Arteta's press conference or heard any of it, but he said that he had a conversation with Emi Martinez before the season ended, and Emi wanted to be #1, and then he said, "Look, Leno's my starter." Yeah.
Oh, he just flat out told him that. Okay, yeah. Okay.
He said Leno's my starter. So basically, Emi said, "Well, I want to be first team. I want to be first #1." So he decided he wanted to leave, and the club gave his blessings. Do you know what I liked about it when he left? Though he done that little fans message.
Yeah, I thought
that was proper classy, man.
Yeah, it was classy. I like that as well.
And I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I know we've had a few debates in the group chat over this, yeah, and I know Zach's like, nah, he's gone about it all the wrong way and blah blah blah. And I'm like, bruv, man's waited 10 years, yeah. He gets a chance, he don't put a single foot wrong. Yeah. And then you get told, nah, bruv, my man's coming back in. Yeah, I'd tell him jog on as well.
Yeah. To be honest, if that's the way the conversation, because I agreed with Zach, if it was a case of, you know, I want to be number one, and then Arteta said to him, "Listen, you've got number one at the moment. All you got to do is just stick at it. I can't promise it to you."
Yeah.
And if that was the conversation, I'd have no sympathy with him. But if Arteta just flat out said, "Well, no matter what you do, Leno slides back in,"
yeah,
I'm like you say, I don't blame him. I would have told him to bounce as well.
Exactly. Exactly. The thing is, who wants to be a backup dancer, bruv?
Exactly.
Anybody who's joined late, Tierney got injured in the warm up, so Kalazakrat is playing centre back.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching. I know you've already seen it. Why is Hector Bellerin marking Mikel Antonio on corners? Real talk. That's a mismatch, bruv. Where's Gabriel? Why have we put the weakest player in our team up against their most physical player?
The only thing I can think of is that Gabriel.
I'd want Gabriel up against him, or Kolasinac. Yeah, he's a handful, man, that boy. He is hard work, mate. Yeah, you do not put the weakest defender up against him. Yeah, look, my man's just said that as well. Hickey B marking Antonio. It didn't make sense to me, man. It makes no sense. And the thing is, I said this in my preview, they're going to try and whip in so many free kicks and corners because that's where they're strong. Yeah, playing football against us, they get ripped apart. Yeah, but if they sit and keep it tight and make sure that they whip the balls in the box, they can cause us problems, man.
To be fair, they're playing well at the moment, to be honest.
It's a bit scrappy so far, isn't it?
A bit scrappy, but I think that suits West Ham better more than it suits us. Uh-oh. Can't be telling me Party and a while won't improve his team 8,000 times more than it is right now.
Big up Kevin in the chat. He says you don't lose your starting spot by being injured. Plain and simple. He was a perennial backup. A lot of people, listen, I'm gutted that he's left, but let's not get it twisted. He's not a world-class goalkeeper, Martinez.
No, he's not. But if you compare him to what we have already, that's where my disappointment comes in.
The thing that's wound me up the most is the fact we're letting him go, and everyone was getting all hyped that was going towards a decent midfielder. It looks like it's going towards two crap goalkeepers.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I said the exact same thing on my channel. I said, all those people that were saying to me, "Oh, well, if it means we go and get Party, does it matter?" I'm like, you fools know we've got to replace him, right? Like, you know that, right? Thank you, Alex, for your donation, my bro. And I will, man. I'll get it checked out at some point. It's just an annoyance. It's nothing. Like, for example, have you heard me cough yet? So it's just one of them ones that I can feel a phlegmy thing, but that's about it. That's all it is at the moment.
Thank you again, mate. Appreciate that. What do you think of the third kit? Better than the second? That's for sure. I actually, do you know what? I didn't like this when this one first got released, this home kit. But I really like it now. Now I've got it on and I'm wearing it. It actually looks kind of smart.
It might be one of them ones that grows on you in person, because I must admit I still don't like it. But my friend said the same thing. He said that now he's got it. Actually, he likes it a lot better than he thought he did.
The away kit, I don't like it. Even on, it just looks cheap. Yeah. The third kit I like, but I've ordered the like peachy salmon coloured polo. Showed you last week, innit? They do a training top that's this kind of material as well. I'm going to get that as well. I like that. That could have actually been our third kit. It's that smart. But yeah, I do like the blue kit. I do like that one. Same as last year's. Last year's blue kit was nice, man. The one thing I don't like on all of these kits is the outline of the badge. Like, they've embroidered it on there. On the blue kit last season, it was like a rubber. It was like a rubber outline. It looked
Which do you prefer?
Yeah, it looked miles better.
Yeah, I thought you might do.
I think it stuck out a little bit more.
I thought you might.
It's not salmon, it's pink. Somebody asked me about HOTMIC a minute ago as well. Not HOTMIC, Flick. He said you can't see the scores for the predictions. There it is. Is Flick glitching again because I'm not seeing my prediction results for the United game? I'm on my phone at the moment. I don't know, mate, but I know that with the Leeds United game, it added in the thing twice. So I only did the predictions on one of them. So I don't know. They had a problem the other day where it wasn't coming up with predictions for the Spurs game. You couldn't do any predictions for that game. So they've got a few issues. I think it's because there's so many people on there recently. It's just overloading their server, I think. And if you haven't downloaded Flick, do download it. We're well over 2,000 followers on that now, which is mad. It's gone up well over 1,300 since last Saturday.
Arsenal is so shit.
So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yes, everybody who's late, where have you been first and foremost? Tierney did get injured in the warm-up.
Man on.
Big up the real one on Twitch. William is working so hard. It's a shame the rest aren't on the same page.
Yeah, he is. My man's everywhere.
He's running around. He's doing all right.
A lot of credit. The boy worked hard. I said that. It's the one attribute I do like of his.
He's a good player, man.
And run.
Martinez might be playing Championship next season. I don't think he will. Fulham are definitely going down. They're shit. They are not good enough. I know, because Villa are spending money, you know. They're determined to not go down. So I don't necessarily... They're staying up, bruv, all day long.
I don't necessarily think so.
They've got themselves a decent striker.
I kind of want them to stay. I like Villa.
I like Villa. Yeah, they've got themselves a decent striker. They've just got a decent goalkeeper. They've signed another player today. Jack Grealish is staying. He's re-signed.
Yeah, he re-signed. Big news for him, that one.
And Sky Sports app has glitched. It's crashed. Thanks for that, Sky Sports. And they've done good business this window, mate. They've done very well. I'm currently on 13 and a half minutes. I don't know what minute you're on, but
I'm on 14 something. If I can just get rid of this flipping. Sorry, I've got subtitles on for some dumb reason.
Thank you for that, though, Alex. Appreciate that, man. And like I said, I don't think they're going to go down. I think they stayed up last season without all of these players. It was basically Jack Grealish FC last season, wasn't it? And now they've got themselves a decent striker up front. That will keep them in the league alone.
We almost gave away a penalty, bro.
Not playing very well, are we?
Nah.
Have you seen a pattern of playing an identity yet, Chris?
No, I haven't got started. Oh, it's weird you calling me Chris. Don't do that. it's like, whenever one of my boys calls me Chris, I'm like, don't do that. Doesn't suit you.
Everyone's a minute ahead of me. I feel left out. I do have William as captain on my fantasy team, so he better play well, says Noah.
Yeah, I bet everybody rushed to put him as captain after last week.
Yeah, I got a Aubameyang.
I stuck with Aubameyang as well.
I got Vardy as my vice captain.
Oh, he's offside. Bro, you knew it as well. That's the thing.
I'm just about to see this penalty attempt. Right, mate. Do you know what? If he'd got that pass off, they would have had a tap in.
100%. I haven't got started at all, man.
Let's have a look. I'm just going to see the replay of this.
Why are they putting an English flag next to Saka? He didn't tell
no way in a million years. He should be booked for diving. What did you think of the Everton game earlier? Says Noah. I'll tell you what I did think of the Everton game earlier, mate. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing how you actually go and rebuild a midfield in 1 week and they suddenly all look great. Yeah, and you put them all together and all of a sudden they're creating chance after chance after chance after. It's amazing what happens when you bid for players, isn't it?
Can I just say, I might have to hold my hands up. Maybe James Rodriguez is a slightly better player than I gave him credit for. He's all right, you know.
No, I'm not being that reactionary yet, mate.
He's all right. I quite liked his overall performance, not just the free kick he scored. I thought he was quite good in the game. Him and Alan, especially
Alan's quality.
We missed a trick not signing him, man. I mean,
bro, we got Torreira, mate. What do we need him for?
He was so good last week as well, Alan.
Mate, Don Ancelotti's washed up, mate. I wouldn't trust anything he says or does. Ancelotti's finished, apparently, mate. He's got one more league victory at White Hart Lane than we have in the last 5 years. Washed up manager, you know. Anthony says, William captain. He'll score the opener, mark my words. I've marked them, bruv. I'm coming back to you if you don't. La Liga flop, bossing the Premier League already. What do you think? Talking of that, what do you think to Gareth Bale coming back?
You're the first person to ask me about that, actually. I think he's going to be terrible. I don't think he's going to be the player that Spurs think he was. Clearly he's lost his motivation. Granted, he's gone back to Spurs, but I feel like that was the easy way out for him. Like, I would have loved to have seen him say, you know what, I don't want to go back to Spurs. Give me that United move and demand that United move. That would have told me, okay, he's still hungry to prove something. Whereas I feel like the Spurs move, I don't expect him. I expect him to start very quickly. Maybe in his first 3-4 games do really well and then fade. In all honesty, that's what I think.
Do you know what? I'm going to totally disagree. I think he's going to smash it.
I know you do, but
yeah, I really do.
Always rated Bale, so
man. Even when he was at that lot last time, mate, I didn't want to say I rated him because he played for that lot. Yeah, but as soon as he left, mate, I wanted him to go and smash it in Madrid, and do you know what? He properly did as well.
Bale was don't get it twisted. He was, and maybe still is somewhere deep down in there, a world-class player. But I just think sometimes there's something to do with. I think I can just see him going an Alexis Sanchez type of route, where it just does not work for whatever reason. Listen, and I'm hoping that. I don't want Spurs to have a rejuvenated Gareth Bale. You kidding me?
Bruv, do you know the one thing I'll say? Yeah, right. You get that geezer on his left foot, it's top bins. Yeah, you give him an inch on that left foot, mate, he's taking a mile. Yeah, and the funny thing is, I upset loads of little kids the other day. People don't get sarcasm on the internet. It's hilarious, isn't it? Right. So when it was Bale is in talks with Tottenham, he's going to fly to do a medical. I quote tweeted it. I put, "Oh my God, I fear for Bellerin," knowing that they play opposite sides. Yeah, right, bro. The amount of dickheads is funny, man. You haven't got a clue what you're talking about. You don't know football. You might as well piss off and support Spurs.
The amount of time you get called a Spurs supporter is
mate,
crazy.
It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Today, another tweet. I even had some bird chipping in. It's like, you know when you see these girls that sit on football Twitter, yeah? Right? Do you know why they do that, innit? Like 20-year-old birds. Like the majority of them, yeah? It's because like they literally have nothing about them. Yeah, they're proper paranoid about their appearance and stuff like that, and they're really down in the dumps about themselves, which is kind of sad, really, because everyone should love themselves. Right, but then they sit online and get all these little other kids, like men, kids, blokes, whatever, yeah, all sitting there going, "Oh, she's fit," so it gives them a confidence boost. Yeah. And it's like, you know, when you're trying to fit in with people online that you don't know to get a confidence boost, you've got to really sort that out, ain't you? Really? Yeah. Like it's all rather worrying, which is why my daughter ain't got social media. Yeah, she said to me a couple of months back, she goes, "Oh, Dad, can I have TikTok?" I said, "Yeah, come back when you're 13. You got to be 13 to have social media, right?" And I said, "And even then, you got no chance." Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, but Dad, all of my friends." I said, "I don't care about your friends. You ain't having social media. You do not need it." She said to me the other day, it's her birthday soon, yeah? She goes, "Yeah, I want an iPhone 11 for my birthday." I said, "Yeah." I said, "What you want and what you get are two separate things." I said, "You don't need a phone. What do you need a phone for?" "Oh, because I want to be able to contact you and contact Mum and like speak to my mates." I said, "Yeah, if you want to contact me, use your mum's phone." True though, isn't it? What does a 10, 11-year-old kid need? Social media and an iPhone?
True.
Yeah,
I didn't get
no need for it, mate.
I was 13.
You do not need a mobile phone when you're 10 years old. Sorry, no need for it. And the thing is, what happens is like that program that Zach told us to watch, that Social Dilemma and that, yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie.
The other one. Did you watch Screened Out?
I did not watch Screened Out.
Oh, bro, that's even more fucked up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's even more mad. Yeah. It's mad. And do you know what it is? They're saying they go real deep on that as well. Yeah, real deep about like why there's so many people with mental health issues online, why there's so many people that are anxious that sit online. Oh. Yeah, constantly worrying about their appearance and how they come across to others that they don't know online. Yeah. And that is exactly why I would not let my 10-year-old have social media. Why would I put my daughter in that position to sit there panicking whether she looks perfect or not? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's fucking, mate, I've seen enough dickheads on these platforms, yeah? It's like, I ain't going to stick her in that situation. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, when she gets to 13, come back to me and I'll tell you no again. Come back when you're 16 and we'll consider it.
We'll consider it.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about. Big up MJ in the building, not Michael Jackson. Come on. Big up my guy. I respect the parenting skills still. Need more parents thinking like that. Bruv, I see something the other day, yeah, Flex retweeted it. And it was a couple of little kids. We've been shocking, that's offside. We've been shocking so far. A couple of little kids, and they were speaking to Rio Ferdinand outside, like just in the street.
That's all that.
Did you see it? And he's going, "Oh, I'll follow you on social media." I'm thinking, these kids must be 7.
Out, like,
They must be 7. Why have you got social media at 7 years old? That was the first thing that come to my head. Not, oh, that's a nice touch from Rio. It was, why is a 7-year-old on social media? Yeah, like seriously, mate. It's mad. Like I do this as well, right? When you go on Instagram, yeah, you know when you go into the search bar, right? It comes up with all the pictures and videos of other people, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Why is it every single woman filters their picture? What's that all about?
This is another discussion we had in the group chat.
Bro, you spent 3 hours putting makeup all over your face and then you filter your picture. What do you actually look like?
I take the mick every time my other half does it. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it, bruv. It's like, what are you hiding? I've never filtered a picture in my life.
No, it's never even occurred to me to find out how to do it.
Like, bro, listen, I suppose we're not all, look at Lacazette. Look at Lacazette. He's squaring up to a bomber.
Sorry. I said I want to react.
Are we lacking creativity today? Is that what we're doing?
Sorry, HOTMIC, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right, man. It's cool. Don't worry, bro. We're cool.
Oh, wait, they're checking something. Hold on.
I will see the goal in a minute.
Oh, you're joking, surely. It's his head. No, brother, don't try it. Look at the line. Don't try it. We're online. Don't try it.
I'm about to see it.
Don't try it. That is not offside.
Passing it about. It's with Ceballos. He's gone back. See, I'm miles behind you lot, man. Nice ball into Saka, into Laka.
One time, take that back into the middle. Don't try it.
Woo!
You can see
do you know what? Do you know what? I think that is offside, you know, real talk.
No, they're giving the goal.
Oh, have they? It looked offside, man. I'm just watching the replays.
No, look at my man's foot. The defender's foot is a lot closer to the line than
Come on then. 1-0, baby. Lack of threat. Back again. Do you know what? He does look offside though, man.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I suppose the way he's leaning, he looks offside.
Oh, it's close, isn't it?
It is close.
That is proper close.
I know, like, if I was a West Ham fan, I'd be screaming blue murder. I would.
Oh, I'll be fuming.
Yeah.
I'll be fuming. But you know what? Who gives a fuck? We're 1-0 up. Great finish. Great finish.
Laka's on this thing. 2 goals.
2-2, bro. 2-2.
My Atletico Madrid think,
Yeah, they might give us 33 million instead of 30. West Ham fan in the building, fuming. You saying it's offside? It did look offside. I can't lie.
It's off.
Do you know what? I don't care, man. Hey, David Moyes has never beaten Arsenal away, bruv. It looks like that's going to continue.
Yeah, I mentioned that stat in my preview today. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, we don't exactly look fluent.
I'll tell you what, though. What a pass that was from Aubameyang.
Yeah, man.
The way he scooped that up was sick.
He's playing his best.
Oh, that's close. Bruv, I'm sorry, that marking is different. Look at Laka.
Never do that again. I looked at the screen the wrong time. I was like, so you do that?
I'm gonna walk to the beach like that tomorrow, bruv. Just gonna start walking down this.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
He did look offside though, man. But who cares?
Honestly,
we're 1-0 up.
As long as they're giving it, we're good to go.
Exactly, bruv. I see a lot of people sitting online for the last season or so crying about VAR. Yeah. VAR is against us. Well, VAR has just ruled a goal for us in our favour, and you won't hear a word said about it because it's only an issue when it goes against us, isn't it? So that was our first attempt on goal. It only took us 26 minutes, but
I must admit, I thought it was level, but I could definitely see why you'd be fuming if you're a West Ham fan.
All day long.
I could.
Xhaka pulling the strings.
I hate to admit, he's playing all right. Was playing okay.
I'm going to clear this question up real quick. Why do we play so well when we park the bus and hope Aubameyang has a world class against big teams moment, but when we are favourites and play Arteta style, we barely scrape a result against a bad team? I'm going to tell you exactly why, my friend. And thanks for your question, Mike. Michel. I used to work with a guy called Michel. He was from Paris, and Michel Nesson. And I'm going to tell you exactly why that is. It is, my friend, because it's a lot easier to sit deep and put 9 players in the box and make Man City cross to the midget out front that is Gabriel Jesus than it is to park the bus against West Ham, who are not going to come at you non-stop like Man City will. West Ham, they're happy with a draw. Yeah.
The one thing I'll say is, against these sort of teams, your midfield needs to dominate possession. And I ain't going to lie to you, I think Ceballos is playing terribly.
That's the thing, Chig. When you play against teams like this, which is 75% of the teams in the league, by the way, we have to dominate midfield. And guess what? We haven't got a midfield because our midfield is shit. Yeah.
So if you bring in an Awar and a Partey, you can then do that. Right, hold that ball, William. Hold that ball. Hold that ball. Hold that ball.
Yeah, you can then do that, and you can dominate a midfield.
Sorry, I'm gonna lie. I'm not happy with Saka's performance. I'm not happy with Saka's performance going forward. He's been a bit wasteful. And I'm not happy with it.
No, but that's the thing, Chig. Yeah, you're right. When you got a Saka, when you got an Awar and a Partey in midfield, you're gonna dominate midfield, and you're gonna steamroll 75% of the midfields you go up against. Yeah, when you come up against a Liverpool, a Chelsea, a Man City, you're gonna have to park the bus because you can't go toe to toe with them because they're light years better than us.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Their midfield, even though their midfield is not that great, Declan Rice is better than Granit Xhaka.
Yeah.
That ain't even a
debate.
Give you that.
And I don't particularly rate Rice, but I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah, Saka's got to bury that, by the way. We see him do that against Bournemouth, didn't we? He's put it in the top bins against Bournemouth.
Yeah, just snatched it.
The thing is, if you look at their midfield, they've got what's his name, Susek, who's not a bad player. Just looking at that offside again, bruv, that is so tight, man. That is so tight. But they've got that Susek in midfield, and then they've got Declan Rice in there as well, isn't they? Yeah, right. That midfield is probably about level with our midfield too, Xhaka and Ceballos. Let's be real here, and that is the problem. When you play up against Liverpool, you're going to get absolutely hammered in midfield. So the only way you can beat a team like Liverpool or a Man City is to park the bus, be compact and don't let them pass through you. Let them whip the balls into the box, and then you win the headers because they got midgets up front. And Salah ain't ever going to score a bullet header against you. Do you know what I'm saying? Neither is Gabriel Jesus. And that's the way you beat the big teams, right? And when you play up against a West Ham, a Crystal Palace, a Leeds United, a West Brom, teams like that, when you have to take the run into these teams, you get found out at how shit your midfield is. Yeah? And that is why I sit here moaning, because we have wasted 9 weeks of this transfer window and we haven't replaced any midfielders. Yeah? And listen, we're 1-0 up, so it ain't really an issue right now. But when we go to Anfield in a couple of weeks' time, or a week's time, whenever it is, next week Monday, isn't it? Yeah, when we go to Anfield, you best believe that's going to be a mad issue up there, bruv. Because we're going to have to park the bus. That's the only way we've got a chance of getting anything.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've said for ages and years, really, that our main issue is defensive midfield in particular. Just someone that can control that, that space between our midfield and our defence. And, you know, it's only Arsenal that have spent as much money as we have on defenders, still need defenders and the midfield. It's just like, only Arsenal could do something like that. It's like, just get it right from the get-go, bro.
It's true. Man goes, midgetly, come on, it's little people. Okay, I'm apologizing. Big up Dave. He says, Lee, I swear to God you speak facts. Well, I do, mate. I only deal in facts. I'm like Rafa. Just call me Rafa, bruv. Lee Rafa Gunner. Fact. We're speaking facts about the club. And
about the club.
About the club. And this game has been absolutely dog shit so far. Maybe we're missing Ozil's creativity.
Missing El Nene, like John West.
Mohamed El Nene. Mohamed El Vieira's grit and steel in midfield, bruv. We're missing him.
I hate to say it. He's played well last couple of games.
Yeah, bruv. He could play well for the next 10 games. He's still shit and not good enough.
Agreed. Oh, Gabriel got away with a handball there.
Yeah, I said this earlier. Look, why is Bellerin marking Antonio from a set piece? It makes no sense. It does make no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. You've got your weakest defender up against their strongest player. Yeah? What world is that going to end up being a winner for us? I don't get it. Big up Crystal Palace fan. Big up all the Crystal Palace fans in the world. They beat Man United, didn't they?
I thought Diego was in the chat. I was like, oh, he's the Crystal Palace fan, I know.
He was earlier.
Uh-huh.
He was earlier. Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel's not done bad today. He's not done too bad, has he? We've been shocking, though, man. This is Arteta ball that we're watching right now. That style of play that he's brought to the club, that everyone keeps telling me, is doing all right at the moment. We're 1-0 up. And Sky Sports keeps crashing. Thanks for that. We've had one shot. And this is where I say to people, like, just chill, calm down. Like, why is everyone getting gassed? Oh, we beat Liverpool, we beat City, we beat Chelsea. Yeah, guess what? We've done that 3 years ago. Yeah, we also lost to Aston Villa, Olympiacos and Brighton. Lost to Tottenham with that finished manager of theirs. Yeah, and this is the thing. When we play up against teams like West Ham, Aston Villa, this is how we perform year in, year out. Yeah, and have done for a long time. And I've seen so many people. I see Ian Wright today. I think Zach put it in the group. Yeah, and Tim Sherwood, and everyone was hating on Sherwood. Sherwood was spot on, by the way. He said,
what he said. He said,
if Unai Emery had won the Europa League, and he said it's all ifs and buts. He said if Unai Emery had won the Europa League, Arsenal would have been Champions League, and he'd still be manager. Yeah, he said it's fine margins. He goes, if Mikel Arteta hadn't have won the FA Cup, would everyone be banging on about he's changed the culture, he's done this, he's done that, and they're going to be great? Yeah. It's so fine margins, bro. Yeah, and this is the thing. Everyone keeps banging on about him. Right, he was banging on about, oh, he's changed the culture.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you've got half a squad full of Wenger losers, you ain't changing the loser mentality culture, bro. It doesn't matter whether you're Pep Guardiola, Mikel Arteta, or fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but righty, you guys know I don't hate righty the way the rest of you guys do, but I must admit, even I found righty annoying this week.
Bruv,
my man was.
He's a cheerleader, bruv. He twerks all the time, bruv.
Everywhere twerking, everywhere. It's like flipping heck, bro.
It's funny though because somebody made a point to me on Twitter. Yeah, because I said about him in a video the other day. I said, yeah, righty, and everyone was going, "Oh, stop cussing a legend." I'll cuss him when he's chatting shit. Thank you very much. Yeah, he was my idol as a kid. Yeah, and the thing is, he was sitting there. I remember somebody said to me on Twitter after we watched the video, yeah, and he goes to me, he goes, yeah, it's funny because he used to always criticize Mesut Ozil until Mesut Ozil tweeted him back and said, start supporting, stop hating or something.
Oh, is it?
Since then, he's never cussed Mesut Ozil again. Yeah, but that's what he does, bruv. He's one of these top gooners that everything has to be happy and positive and yay, doesn't matter how shit we are, just join in, yay. It's like, let's be real here. We're 1-0 up. We've played shit. We're winning. If this was Unai Emery, everyone would be having a fucking meltdown. No creativity. Why isn't Ozil in the squad would be the thing. You know, we've had one shot on goal. Yeah, and 1-0 is never enough, you know. Let me pin this comment real quick. He hasn't changed much. People so hung up on 2 trophies. Get over it. It's not the Prem. Well, it's only 1 trophy to me, mate. The other one's a charity match. Yeah. The one thing I will say about that charity match is it does keep the winning mentality going.
That's why I said,
I wouldn't class that as a trophy.
It's a good habit to be beating big teams.
Especially beating the champions as well. Yeah, but I'm not classing that as a trophy. And I said this earlier, when you're in a cup competition, you need a bit of luck. We had our bit of luck at Sheffield United with 2 VAR goals ruled out for offside. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about Arsenal, the FA Cup winners. Yeah, Sheffield United would have been in the next round. Yeah, don't get it twisted. We fully deserve to beat Man City in the next round. Yeah, and we probably, on the pattern of play on the day, probably did just about deserve to beat Chelsea. Yeah, but they could have been 3-0 up in 10 minutes. You know, and they had a man sent off. So again, we had a bit of luck. Over a course of a season, the league table does not lie. We were the 8th best team last season. So I want to see us improve and get higher up the table. As it stands right now, yes, we're going to win 2 out of 2 as it stands, but we did 2 out of 2 last season in the first 2 games, Newcastle and Burnley. You know, and it's the same team that finished last season, man. It's not filling me with confidence.
D double OFC AFC.
Oh dear. Do you know what? If I had a pound for every single time I've been called that this summer, I could have bought Party in a while myself, bruv.
Yeah, you probably could have. Yeah.
It's funny because most of these people that call me a Spurs fan, have probably supported Arsenal for about 13 years, 10 years, 5 years. Maybe that's due to age. Maybe that's just due to having it beamed into their country, for example, whereas before it wasn't accessible. I don't know. Yeah, I supported this club nearly 4 decades. Yeah, and people get caught up in their feelings, mate. I speak my mind, and I speak it real, and I speak not from a let's just see kind of thing. I speak for what's good and best for this football club to take us forward to win a title. I don't want to finish 4th. Yeah, I don't want to finish 10th. I don't want to finish 6th. Yeah, I want to finish number 1. And we've just seen that the number one team in this Premier League have just gone out and nicked Wolves' best player. Yeah, they've just signed Bayern Munich's Thiago, and they've bought the lad at left back, the Greek lad. So
I think Neves is their best player. But
going back out there to then go and try and win another league, that's the level I want to get to. And when people sit there and compare Arsenal's project to Liverpool with Klopp, is everyone forgetting that Klopp had managed a team and won titles? Like, is everyone forgetting that? Like, I'm not having a dig at Arteta, but these people have, like, their agendas are funny, man. And I said this the other day. People are more interested in fitting in online than they are about saying and wanting the best for their fucking football team, mate. Yeah, because the best for our football team is not giving Mohamed El Neni another go.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's true, isn't it?
You know what? That's what made me think.
Oh, he should have scored, man.
That's what just made me think, I'm just going to leave Twitter this week, and I've not really gone on there much this week, because when people were trying to justify to me last week that, maybe it would be a good idea for Mohamed El Neni to be given another shot, I said, all right, that's enough of Twitter for me today.
Yep.
I just thought to myself, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. What? Because the great Mikel Arteta has played him for a couple of games and has not had a complete shit show. You're now telling me that he deserves another run. Come on, stop it. So exactly. I could just about tolerate the idea of Granit Xhaka staying one more year. But don't give me this nonsense about Mohamed El Neni, please.
You know what I mean? Yeah, this guy says, Mr. Toucherboy says, Lee, has no one told you we beat Liverpool, City and Chelsea in a row? Bro, has nobody told
That's
you.
Always the next argument.
That's all you get as well. Has nobody told you that in 2017, Leicester were champions from the year before? We beat them at home and drew away. Yeah, so that knocks out your Liverpool one. Yeah, because we beat them and drew with them. And also in 2017, we beat Man City in the Cup and then beat Chelsea, who were by then record-breaking champions, and we took them apart at Wembley. Yeah? What happened the following season, mate? Oh, yeah, Wenger got sacked. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. People have got very short memories, mate, yeah? It's all well and good us beating Liverpool. Whoopie-doo. Are people forgetting last season, we beat Tottenham at home. We beat Man United at home. We beat Chelsea at home. Yeah? We drew with Liverpool at home. We drew with Man United away. Are people forgetting all of this? Yeah? But then we lost to Aston Villa away. No shots on goal. We got knocked out to Olympiacos in the Europa League in stoppage time. We lost to Brighton away. We got piped at City 3-0. Eddie Nketiah up front. We lost to Tottenham away. The washed-up manager that was below us when we played him, yeah, and everyone was laughing, beat us and then finished above us, yeah. And then when you look at that lot, they've signed Gareth Bale, who I think is going to be a decent signing for them. There's no reason to think that he's not going to do decent things in the league based on his career, yeah.
Listen, he's played well for them once before, so I hear what you're saying.
He knows the league, he knows the club, and it's his time to shine and maybe win Tottenham a trophy. That's probably why he's joined them, because he's bought into Jose's philosophy or whatever. I don't know. But then they've signed a proper left back. He's classed that left back. Yeah, he was fucking awesome in that Europa League final. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he is a really good left back. Yeah. Though he's a decent right back, he's an upgrade on Serge Aurier. Yeah, and then Højbjerg is probably better than Ndombele. So they have got levels better than they were last season. Add into the fact that they've got Kane and Son back fit. Yeah, they've got a decent team. Yeah, and people don't like me saying it. Oh, you're a Spurs fan if you say anything good about them. Fuck off, man. Are you 10? Yeah, I live in the real world. Then you look at Wolves. Wolves have just lost their best player. Yeah, but they were still better than us last season, and they've got no European football. So there's nothing to suggest that they're not going to be decent every single week in the Premier League when it's only the only game they've got to play. Yeah. Then you look at Everton. They rebuilt a whole midfield in 1 week. Yeah, and won 2 out of 2, creating chances for fun. Yeah, with a brand new midfield that have never played together. So they're going to be up there. Yeah. Then you look at Leicester. They've just brought or got Sengers under. Yeah. They're trying to get Fofana.
Another one of our targets.
Exactly. They're trying to get William Fofana at centre-back. Yeah. They've got decent players. And do you know what I like about Brendan Rodgers? Even though I don't think he's a great manager, he sat in a press conference and he was asked, have you got enough to compete for Europa League and top 4? He went, no, we're nowhere near. Yeah. Our manager sits there and goes, oh, well, listen, we should be challenging anyway. Oh, no, stick it on the owner, mate. Yeah, because Rodgers done it. 2 days later, they go and sign under. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you look above that, Man United. Man United are better than us. And people can laugh at them for losing today. Whoopee, great. They lost. Fair play. Well done to Palace. Palace deserved it. Yeah. But they're still miles better than us. Yeah. Then you look at Chelsea. The amount of people I've seen say Chelsea's players are going to flop. They need to adapt. Okay, don't you think Aouar's going to need to adapt then? Or Partey? Or does it only work one way when it's not us? Yeah. They're levels above us. Yeah, then you look at Liverpool and City, they're fucking well gone, mate. Well gone. Yeah, if people think we are getting anywhere near top 4 this season, boy, you lot are mad. Even with Partey and Aouar, we ain't getting top 4. And then you've got the champions who win the league, yeah, and go, we're going to go and nick Wolves' best player. We're going to go and get Thiago Alcantara, and we're going to get a backup left back because we've got a backup right back if Robertson's injured. And we'll have a backup left. If Trent's injured, just watching West Ham. Oh my fucking god!
Yes, that's why you were mid rant, so I figured let me.
I didn't notice. To be fair, what did I tell you about Mikel Antonio? What did I tell you,
bro? And it came from Kolasinac's side. Just know that.
Let's have a look at this again. Where's our midfield, by the way?
Well, I've just seen the midfield all away for a second ago.
It's a 5-on-5. Where's our midfield? Oh my god, that is shocking. What is Rob Holding doing? Kolasinac, brain dead.
Told you. I
don't necessarily blame him for that goal. Yeah, because he did get, but he was dithering. He was backtracking. Didn't go with the runner. Yeah, then when he did, he was millimeters from blocking that. If he had gone with a fucking runner, he would have blocked it. But then we've got to look at
just
Rob
before
Holding. Why is Mikel Antonio goal side, motherfucker? Yeah, go to Newcastle, bruv. It's your level. It's mad, bruv. Watch that back. It was a 5-on-5. Where's our midfield doing the 100 meters sprint to come back? Where are they? Where's Granit Xhaka, bruv? Where's Granit Xhaka? Where was he? Where was Dani Ceballos? Where was Saka? And people think we're getting 4th, you know. Yeah, 3rd loser. Boy, these people live in cuckoo land. Do you remember in lockdown, Chig? And everyone was going, oh, but Man City, they're banned. Where's a chance for 5th? And I was getting crucified for saying we'd be lucky to get top 8. Yeah? Where did we finish, Chig? Yeah. People don't like facts, mate. Yeah. People get liked for being fake. People get hated for being real, bruv. I will happily be hated because I keep it real. Lacazette's going on. No, Lacazette is Aubameyang don't know. They're standing there fucking having a fucking mother's meeting. Can have a mother's meeting all you like. We have played shit.
Don't we have any other defenders other than Kolasinac on the bench?
I don't think we did. No, Kolasinac, that's it.
Salaba played yesterday, didn't he?
Should have gone to a 4. Just changed to a 4 at the back. And this is the thing. Let me say something, yeah? How many times under Unai Emery did our fans have a meltdown about why are we playing 7 defensive players against West Ham?
I said this in my preview. In my preview, I played 4 at the back. So,
oh, Louise is on the bench. Yes, he is. He is on the bench. There you go. Should have brought Louise in. And this is the thing. We're playing 7 defensive players against West Ham at home. Where's the meltdown? It's not fashionable, is it? Not fashionable. Yeah, it's all about fitting in. It's not about saying what you actually believe. Because if you say what you believe, that means you're different. That means you stand up for yourself. And that means you get absolutely abused by absolute bellends hiding behind Saucy Saka accounts and Epic El Nenis. Yeah, telling you you're a nonce. Yeah, the amount of times today I've seen quote tweets today. I've seen the odd one here and there. This geezer, I would love to punch this geezer in the face. Yeah, join the queue, mate. There's about 5,000 of you cunts on Twitter that want to do the same. I'm still intact, bruv. Yeah, still intact. Yeah, I find it hilarious how people just play the game. They don't say what they believe, mate. And it's like, do you know what? Yeah, it is only half time. But let's be real here. That was shocking.
It was. That
was shocking. One shot, bruv. And even that could have very easily been ruled out because it could have been offside. Yeah, it's so close that, mate. How they made that call, fair play to him, because I see it. The first still shot I see of it, I was like, he's off. Then the second one, they zoomed in and showed the geezer's foot. I was like, oh, it's so close, man, so close. But that was shocking. And do you know what? They fully deserve to have got a goal. They fully deserve to have got a goal. They've played better than us. It's bad, man. It's bad. But this is why when I sit here and I say we're shit, we're not good enough. People are sitting there telling me we've got the greatest young coach in the world. Yeah, cool. He might be the greatest young coach in the world. You cannot polish a turd. And if you do, it is still a turd. Yeah. Granit Xhaka, Kolasinac, not good enough for my football club. How many more times before you people see this? Yeah, seriously, man. Yeah. 7 defensive players versus Antonio. No wonder Tierney injured himself. Yeah, guess what? It is literally 7 defensive players against Antonio. And where were they? Where were them 7 players when he tapped in from 3 yards out? Fucking awful, man. Embarrassing. Yeah. This is how reactionary football fans are. Not just Arsenal fans. Everyone's the same, mate. It's like you win against Fulham. Willian's the second coming of fucking prime Ronaldinho. Gabriel's the next Sol Campbell. Was all we were getting pushed down our throats all week. Oh, he's Sol Campbell. Yeah. Willian's the second coming of fucking Ronaldinho. Mohamed El Neni's the fucking Vieira that we've not replaced until, oh yeah, he come back from loan. Now we've got Vieira. Mohamed El Vieira. No. Don't even care if we win. It ain't good enough. And when we come up against proper teams, yeah, we're going to get steamrolled like we do every year.
Yeah.
Stop complaining. No. Stop watching if you don't like it. Yeah. I'm talking facts. I'm going to change my name in a minute to Lee Facts. No, Lee Rafa. Lee Benitez, bruv. Yeah. Lee Benitez Gunner. Yeah. We're speaking facts about the club. That's what we do, bruv. Yeah, we speak in facts because we don't care about fitting in with other people we don't know on a social media app. Yeah, we speak about what's best and good and great for our football club, the club that I've supported nearly 4 decades, the club that I will go to my fucking grave supporting. Yeah, the club that I have seen challenge for fucking major honours since I was a kid. The club that has gone so far down the gutter, it fucking hurts. It don't hurt you people by the looks of it when you're saying stop complaining because you're happy to watch shit. Yeah. You're happy to sit there and watch that shit. Yeah? I'm not. I want to win the league. And the team that have just won the league have gone out and got themselves an even better fucking squad. Don't you want that? Because our manager wants that. Is our manager negative? Our manager wants to win the Champions League, bruv. Is that negative? Is that negative? Because I want to do it. I want to win the Champions League.
Oh, no, he talks
to win the Champions League, I'm negative.
We know that he talks a good game. Whether he actually goes ahead and executes it is another question.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's all well and good sitting there talking a good game, and he does talk a good game. I love listening to Arteta. Yeah, because he says everything I say. Yeah, we're not good enough. 8th in the FA Cup is not what is acceptable at this football club, he said. Yeah, I want to win the Champions League, he said. I want to compete for the best honours. I want to close. I want to get up on that top of the table. I want to win the league. I want to be the top guy. Yeah? Well, you're not going to do that all the time. You've got a fan base sitting there jizzing their knickers over Granit Xhaka and Bellerin. Yeah? And and everyone will be having a meltdown about Kolasinac now. Yeah, the same Kolasinac. Yeah, the same Kolasinac, which, by the way, you lot all called Tank. Yeah? He's a tank. Yeah, Thomas the fucking Tank. Choo choo. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. It doesn't matter if we win. That first half performance we have seen a million times before under Wenger and Unai Emery. Like I said, the culture at this team and this club has not changed, because it won't change until you get out all of the Wenger losers that are in the team. Simple as that. The culture will not change until that happens, because when you've got weak-ass motherfuckers like Kolasinac, yeah, like Bellerin, like Granit Xhaka, and players like that were here and failed under 3 other managers, what makes you think that they're going to suddenly turn into good players? They're not. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Lee, I'm buzzing about Thiago and Jota. What do you think about them? Well, I think that Liverpool are showing ambition to be the best team in the league and dominate for the next 5 years, mate. That's what they're doing, and that is what I would like my club to do. They won't, because 4th is a trophy to us lot, mate. Who blocked you? Who blocked Tanglestone? Why are you blocking him? Leave him alone, man. Why are you bullying him? Let me unblock you right now. Why are you blocked, man? How can you block a real one, bruv? How can you block him? So, yeah, that was a shocking first half. And it's mad. Said Kolasinac. People can say Kolasinac did shit for that, yeah? Cool. He weren't the greatest. Yeah, I'm more concerned about Rob Holding. How has Rob Holding let Mikel Antonio get goal side of him 3 yards out? How? Yes, but he didn't cost £50 million, so nobody would say he's any good. Yeah, that's because he's shit. Not good enough. £2 million. He is what he is. A £2 million footballer. Not good enough. And if people think that this defence and this this team is going to rise from the depths of despair and suddenly rise up the table and become the all singing, all dancing fucking Harlem Globetrotters, you're in for a big sharp shock this season, and your bubble will be burst because they're not good enough, unfortunately, which is a shame. Like I said, thank you very much to my parents. I'd like to thank God, my parents, for bringing me into the world in an era where I actually see my team win the league 5 times, because I'll never see them win it again, sadly. But it is what it is. You can't have everything in life. Let's unblock Tanglestone. You even blocked? I can't see you on here, bruv. I don't think you're blocked, you know. You're not blocked, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. You is not blocked, my friend. You're not blocked, mate. What are you talking about, bruv? You ain't even blocked. But there we go. Anyway. Aubameyang hat-trick second half. Well, I understand as a 3-0 win, mate. How dumb was I to think that we'd keep a clean sheet 2 games in a row? I should have learnt my lessons from last season. But listen, we can still win the game. It's not all doom and gloom. The one thing I will say is if we play that shit again in the second half, they'll win. Yeah, it's as simple as that. Why we're playing 5 and 2 defensive midfielders against West Ham, I don't know. Although saying that, it has been working, but it doesn't always work, does it? And when you see their goal, where are our team? Where are the rest of our players? Where was the work rate? Maybe we're missing El Neni. I don't know. But when you look at that, it was a 5-on-5. Where was our midfield? Where was Granit Xhaka? Yeah, like, where was Gabriel? I don't know. Thank you very much. Lee is the only non-deluded Arsenal fan. Well, I'm not the only one, mate, but thank you. I say it as it is, mate. Yeah, people were sitting there wetting their knickers in lockdown thinking we could finish fifth. Like fifth's a fucking achievement. Oh, but Man City, they're banned. Who cares? It's fourth loser, mate. Yeah, don't you want to be number one? In fact, they probably don't, because most of these people that tell me this shit, yeah, grew up in an era where they're probably not even 18 yet. And on sports day, they all got a fucking certificate for finishing or just competing. Yeah. Oh, well done. You came 392nd. But because we don't want to upset anybody, you all get a medal. Fuck off, man. Losers. Yeah, I want to be number one, bruv. Number one. Yeah, my team ain't going to be number one the whole time. We're poncing around with this shit bunch of Wenger bottle jobs, bruv. Yeah, so yes, we might actually end up winning the game. Great. I think you've seen enough in that first half to understand we're finishing nowhere near top four. And on that note, I'm going for a cigarette. I'll be back. Right, do smash the likes up. Don't forget very quickly, subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye. His link's in the title. Click on it, take you straight to him. Not only that, do download Flick, because after I come off of here, we're going to do player ratings tonight, yeah? Yeah, we're going to do player ratings on Chig's channel. But while we're doing that, I'm going to set up the poll so you guys can determine the player ratings for tomorrow's video on here. So download Flick, get on it, and I'll leave you with Debbie McGee. I'll be back.
All right, big up to you guys. For those of you who were asking, Chig, why are you not saying nothing? Brother, have you not seen the show before? When Lee's in mid-rant, I let him go. Just let him go. That's why somebody was knocking on the door early, just now, and I thought, fuck it. I was going to interrupt. I thought, fuck it, I'll let him go. I just answered the door with my mate trying to get his charger, and then I went and made a drink. This time I decided rum, Coke, and honey this time. But I hope you guys are well. Please do stick a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, we ain't playing well. I did say that more or less from the get-go. Looked like we were struggling with West Ham's. West Ham were making it scrappy. They were making it bitty. And Antonio is leading that charge. He's a good player. I said this in my preview. For me, he was the main player I was worried about. He's a very, very good player. And we've got a defensive Kolasinac in it. We were always going to give away a goal. They keep replaying this penalty claim of because Gabriel's had a couple of let's just say dodgy ones where honestly West Ham could have had a penalty. The handball one was definitely a clear one, so it is what it is. Nelson, thank God for cigarettes. Wait, thank God for him smoking cigarettes. He needs it. He needs to calm down. I get what he's saying though. It is highly frustrating. As an Arsenal fan, you can see what needs to be done. You know, they're talking, oh, well, you know, maybe we get Aouar or Partey. And people keep asking me that whenever I do shows, which, by the way, link is in the description if you want to go and subscribe to my channel. Just cross 9K. Shameless plug. People keep asking me, who would you prefer, Aouar or Partey? And I say, for me, Partey. And they're like, what do you mean? Are you mad? I'd go for Aouar. And I can kind of understand it because attacking players are naturally more favoured. And although he's not an out-and-out attacker per se, but he's more attacking than, say, a Partey is. But to me, there's no way you look at this team and Partey doesn't make an amazing amount of difference to this team. You know, I think Aouar should be a bonus. But Partey is the steel that is needed to fill this gaping gap between midfield and defence. Or a defensive midfielder of that type. We've needed one of those for years. People wonder why we're struggling for years. When was the last time we had a defensive midfielder that can do that? And before you say Alex Song, no, it ain't Alex Song. Listen, I like Alex Song. But anyone that remembers Alex Song, defensively, he was shit. Offensively, somehow he was amazing. But defensively, he was shit. I would like both. That's what I would like, yes. I'd like both. I'd like us to stop playing four at the back against teams like West Ham, where we're expected to dominate the ball. I'd like us to play a third midfielder in there, because I think someone like Granit Xhaka needs runners around him. So if it was me and we ended up getting Aouar and Partey, I'd play Aouar, and actually I'd play Ceballos next to him with Partey anchoring them both. That's what I would look to do. Ooh, which means obviously Granit Xhaka loses out, but yeah, so be it. So be it. Alex Song wasn't a DM. He was often described as a DM, mate. Trust me. Trust me on that one. He was often described as a DM. Did he play like one? No. Someone got hacked down. Oh, that's Lacazette. So Arsenal got a bit of the ball here. Second half was obviously kicked off a while ago, about a minute ago, for anyone wondering. HOTMICers, I hope you're cool. I hope I haven't ruined your experience this time. I'm trying not to react. I'm trying. Let me go into the HOTMICers and see what you lot are saying. Arsenal on the gallop here. Aubameyang to the byline. Charge down shot. Saka looks very frustrated. Coquelin and Cazorla stuck together. They were for the limited time they were together. They were a brilliant little partnership. Brilliant little partnership. Because Coquelin, all he had to do was win the ball and give it immediately to Santi. And obviously, if you know about Santi could do anything with the ball. West Ham on the counter. Leno comes charging to the halfway line. Flipping it. Here we go. Willian on the left-hand side. Glided ball from Xhaka. Willian on the left. It's wasteful. Come on. I wouldn't mind someone like Pepe in this game. It feels like someone that just needs to start dribbling at them, run at them. Bukayo Saka with the first meaningful cross, but it didn't quite find its target. That time he's pulled his hamstring. He's gripping his leg like, look at where he is. Look where he is. My man ain't even in the goal area. It's like, calm down, mate. Full back. Saka, what a crap cross. Yeah, he had one person to target. I don't think that was a bad cross per se. Just slightly mistimed it. Mistimed Lacazette's run. Bellerin charging down. Yeah, I do find Leno's starting position interesting. He's not in his area, which is so weird to see. It's like, all right, and finally, it's just it just fell back a little bit. Like, my gosh, you see where he was standing? My man was just outside the halfway line. Like, bruh, get back in your area.
Bruv, man thinks he's Neuer, innit? Man thinks he's
on
Neuer, bruv.
Beautiful pass over the top. Here comes Uber. Your touch there, brother.
Who would I bring on?
It's just
Pepe. I'll take Saka off. I'll bring Pepe on. I'll change the formation up a little bit.
Yeah. Put Willian on the left, you mean?
Yeah, put Pepe right, Willian left. Go with both of them up front. No creativity at all. Well, we're missing We're missing the best number 10 in living history, aren't we, really? Let's be real. It's not been great, has it? Saka's been poor today as well. Very poor. And this has not been great watching so far. Aubameyang, I've just seen that Aubameyang chance where he cut inside, he overdone it.
Yeah.
Look at Gabriel having it with Antonio. Sit back down, Antonio. Which makes you wonder where Gabriel was when Antonio scored. Now, 5 defenders and Xhaka versus the bottom teams equals 8th place. Bruv, shout louder for those at the back.
Oh no, he passed it to Galasanac. Here we go. All right. Aubameyang with the ball back. Right at Xhaka's going to attempt to cross. Oh.
Chris on HOTMIC says Ceballos has been our worst player. He has been our worst player. He has quite comfortably been our worst player. And thanks for that, Kevin. And listen, you're right. Yeah, listen, I've said this before, mate. Yeah, under Unai Emery, our fans were having meltdowns every single time a starting 11 came out. Why are we playing 7 defensive-minded players against Crystal Palace and West Ham? But Don Lord, Viscount Arteta, the third, twice removed, could literally shit in a bag and punch it, and you lot would have a fucking field day over it. Like, oh, he's amazing. He shit in a bag and punched it. I've told you, when you've got so many Wenger players in the team, yeah, you can't change the culture of the club, because they're losers for a reason, because they haven't got it. And we might end up going on to win this game, which would be great. But like I've said, over a course of a season, these bottle jobs will let you down. It's all well and good doing it in a couple of one-off games in Wembley. Yeah, over the course of a season, 38 league games, week after week after week, this squad is the 8th best squad in the league. And nothing's really changed, really, is it? Let's be real. It's still not even... Well, are we still the 8th best team in the league? Now that Everton's emergence with their midfield, maybe we're the 9th best team. I don't know. And it makes it even more worrying that we've wasted 9 weeks of this transfer window and not got rid of any of them. Like, what's that all about?
21% possession in favour of Arsenal. It's whipped over to West Ham's left.
Deji says Xhaka and Ceballos have both been 0 out of 10. They've both been shit, mate. I can't lie. Have any of our players actually played well?
Antonio almost scored again.
Gabriel's done all right. But, mate, we both know this about Antonio, bruv. We know he's a handful. We both said it in our previews. Yeah, he is a handful. It's all well and good playing up against that fucking donkey at Fulham last week. Yeah. Yeah, Kamara. Yeah, all right. Chris Kamara would have done better up front. Let's be real. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, let's be honest. Chris Kamara would have done better and given him more of a handful than fucking that other guy, Kamara. Yeah. You know, it's a lot easier to do that against and dominate against a team that are shit. When you're coming up against West Ham, yeah, who are not shit. They're not great. Don't get it twisted. They're below average. Yeah. But they have got half decent players. Jared Bowen's a decent player. Antonio's decent. I've just seen that Antonio chance. Oh my days, he should have buried it.
Should have buried it. And
he should have buried it. That should have been 2-1. And the thing is, they've then got that Susek in midfield, decent player. Yeah, they've got some good players on the bench. Lanzini's not a bad player. You know, they've got Haller on the bench. Yeah, they're not completely shit, are they, West Ham? Oh my God, who was that that ducked? Gabriel.
Oh, why did you deliver the ball? I've just seen that.
Bruv, I've just seen that. What the fuck is Gabriel doing? I've just seen 2 replays of that cross into the box. Why is Gabriel ducking? He's obviously been taking lessons off of David Luiz on how to duck out of crosses.
Go on, just charge it. Bro, what was that? I'd have rather you had a shot.
It's coming, isn't it? It's coming. It's coming. Our fans rate these players. Yes, they do, mate. These are the Donnies that these people rate, my friend. Yeah, they rate Granit Xhaka. They rate Hecky B. They rate Holdinho. He's better than Cannavaro. That's what they sing. Is he fuck? Yeah. He ain't even fit to lick Cannavaro's boots, let alone lace them. Danny Ceballos is apparently the next Isco. There's a reason Real Madrid don't want to start him. Like, let's be real. Yeah, this team is so far from being good. It is mad. I've just seen Saka completely fuck up again. Oh, Danny Ceballos made a tackle. Make a note in a minute. Oh my God, what is Lacazette doing, bro? This is depressing. This is actually fucking painful.
Oh.
It is painful, isn't it?
It's just even our passing is just so terrible. It's so bad today. It's so bad. Like, it's worse than usual.
Lee, people are saying that you don't give a toss about the club. You are the real one. Well, there's not many of us that stick our head above the parapet, mate, and actually say it as it is, rather than just trying to fit in with a fake online fucking family that doesn't exist. Oh, the Arsenal family. I said this earlier. I'll say it again. If you get your house is about to be repossessed and you owe £100,000 on that gaff, and if you don't get the 100 grand, they're repoing your house, will the Arsenal family chip in and have a whip round and give you the 100 grand? No. Well, they're not fucking family then, are they? Yeah? Arsenal family. Biggest load of bollocks I've ever seen in my life. It's all about, oh, let's fit in with people we don't know online and pretend that there's a process and a culture change. Yeah? There isn't. And then what we'll do is, because we won the FA Cup, we'll give Mohamed El Neni another go. Seriously, man. I told you. Look how shit we have played today. It's all well and good doing it against Fulham. I remember beating Fulham 5-1 with Unai Emery. Yeah? 5-1. Everyone was jizzing about Aubameyang's goal last week, conveniently forgetting that Aaron Ramsey's goal against Fulham the season when they were in the Premier League last time was fucking 10 times better than that goal. Oh, and by the way, I think every player on the pitch that goal got a touch. Yeah, people forget all of this shit, bruv. I see an account. There's a certain account. I can't even remember his at. He's deleted every team passing out from the back goal under Unai Emery. Yeah, but now he's tweeting out the video clips of the team passing out from the back goals under Arteta, calling it Arteta ball. But you were tweeting the same shit when we were scoring team goals under Emery, bruv. Why have you deleted them? Yeah, because it's all about being nice. Everyone's nice. Let's all be nice to each other. Let's all fit in. Let's just all be fucking lemons and all say the same thing. Yeah, instead of actually saying what it is and how shit we are, we just say that we're great because it's easier to fit in. No, say it as it is. I'm watching West Ham break away again here with Bowen. Good defending. We've pushed him out. That's good defending. Well done, Gabriel. Still got the ball. And this is the thing, mate. I've said all along, this squad is not good enough to challenge for top 4. Let alone title. Even I heard you say at half time, Thomas Partey should be the priority. 100% agree with you.
Man.
Yeah, we don't need a while. Yeah, we've got players who can create. The problem is we get bullied in midfield.
Yeah.
So then when you build a platform of solid midfielders, yeah, your attackers can then go and create. Yeah, when you're playing a weak, soft, underbellied midfield, yeah, that gets steamrolled against pretty much every midfield when you have to go and take the game to them. Yeah, you're not going to create anything like today, like Aston Villa away, like Brighton away. Yeah, it's mad. It is mad, bruv. And people do see it. They don't believe the shit they spout, mate. I'm supposed to believe that some of these people have been home and away for decades and they rate Granit Xhaka. All right, mate.
Yeah, it's weird to see Bellerin marking Antonio.
Bro, it's mad. I see that's the first fucking corner they had or free kick they had. I was like, Ross, we've put our weakest defender on their biggest guy. Like, who's doing that? Where's Gabriel? Why ain't Gabriel on him? It's mad.
You don't need to wait till the 70th minute. Come on now.
I'll be back in 1 second, yeah?
Yeah, go on. Willian is so dead. Well, Willian has them sort of games. You know, I've been told reliably by a Chelsea fan. Willian, he's just one of them players that will either let the game coast by or he'll be amazing. It will be one or the other. I personally would bring on Pepe right about now. Bring on Pepe, let him drive the team back. Set. Ball. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Oh, Sam should have done better with that, to be honest.
Do you know what? Do you know what our style of play is? I'm asking questions that people were asking us when Emery was manager. But he's been here for 9-10 months now, and we haven't even got an identity or a style of play. Okay, I'm going to ask the same question. What's our style of play? What's our style of play? Oh, but we don't concede many goals anymore. Yeah, we don't have any shots either.
All right, let's go. Let's motor.
It's fucking depressing, bro, I swear. It's true. We've had one shot.
No.
And West Ham look more up for it than we do. And let's be real. West Ham are apparently in turmoil, bro. They got Felipe Anderson on the bench as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Watch him come on and turn into a fucking prime fucking Messi. It's true, though. He's been here 10 months. Yeah? 10 months. What's our style of play? Same question. It's a valid question. And I'm not trying to be a mug, because like I said, I do like the way Arteta speaks about this football club, yeah? Because he speaks and wants to win like I do, yeah? But everyone was asking us the question, Shig. You remember it. What's Emery's style of play?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why are we playing 5 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders at home to West Ham? That's what people were asking under Emery. Were they not? You're not allowed to ask them questions now because you're negative. What, were you lot all negative then under Emery? Yeah, I'm telling you now, and I've said it all summer, mate. That FA Cup, yeah, was fucking fantastic. We both loved it, mate. We both predicted it as well. Well, I did. I know you said we'd win. You wasn't as confident as me, though. I was smugly all the way through that stream, bruv. I knew we'd beat him, yeah? Right? But let's be real. That FA Cup has masked over every fucking deficiency in this football club, in that squad of players, yeah? And everyone, it's now been erased from their memories how shit these players actually are. Because this is garbage, bruv. And do you know what this game reminds me of? It reminds me of the Man United Palace game earlier. It does, real talk. I know we scored first, yeah? But this reminds me of that Palace game earlier. Yeah, Palace looked more up for it than United. Palace bullied United. Palace were quicker to the ball than United. Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you see Evra completely out? Zaha.
Oh, mate, I was cracked, bruv. Did you hear Kelly Kate? She sat there and she went, yes, we're not going to talk about speculation. I just want to let everybody know that it's obviously speculation. Bruv, I fucking spat my tea across the fucking living room. Yeah, and he was sitting there pissing himself laughing.
Oh, it was his teammate. If anyone knows, it will be Evra.
Yeah, mate, did you see Souness's face? He was like, oh, shit.
I can't believe you just said that. Because Evra's had a big mouth. Evra has been a big mouth. We know this.
Evra's a G, bruv. Yeah, I love this game.
No, Pepe's finally coming on.
Finally. Grant on HOTMIC says, I think winning the FA Cup is a bad thing because now the board and the fans think it's good enough. This squad is good enough. Well, let's say it's never bad winning a trophy, let's be honest. But at the same time, it has masked over every single deficiency in this squad. And it's almost like, yeah, it's mad, right? I understand why people want to like be up Arteta, yeah? I get it, yeah? He's come in, he's won the FA Cup. Fantastic, yeah? You can't knock that, yeah? Straight up, you can't knock that. But let's be real here. Yeah, let's be real here. Take the FA Cup out of the equation. Has he actually improved us in the league? Because I don't see it. And when people say to me, you're just being negative, you've got an agenda. Yeah, my agenda is to win the fucking title, mate. Yeah, it's to win the title. Yeah, Arteta's agenda is to win the title. I
think we got better against certain teams. I do think we have.
I've said it a million times over. I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. It's easier to fucking park the bus and get a result against the top teams. We
weren't doing it.
When you have to play football, and William's off, by the way. When you have to play football against the likes of Villa, Brighton, West Ham, Palace, Norwich, Tottenham, because listen, Tottenham, we take Tottenham out, but the lower down the table teams, and they're not going to come at you as such, and you have to take the game to them. That is where we've had an issue for about 5 years. Yeah, by the looks of it, we still ain't fixed that problem. Where's the high tempo, the pressing? Yeah, where's the running around, working hard for each other today? What, you want to do it against Fulham? Yeah, but you don't want to do it against West Ham. Yeah, it's shocking, mate. And if anyone's happy with that performance so far, then sorry. Yeah, demand better. Yeah, we may well go on and win the game. As it stands, we don't look like we're even going to have a fucking another shot, let alone fucking score. And if anything, they'll probably do us on the counter. Look, I'm just watching it again. They're 4-on-4 again. Where's our midfield?
It's about to get clattered.
Oh, there they are. They've just come back. Was that Granit Xhaka? What's at Granit Xhaka? It is. It was Granit Xhaka. Where was Granit Xhaka? Because Gabriel blocked the ball loops back up, and then Granit Xhaka comes into the picture. Well, where were you, bruv? Why is everyone busting their nut to go forward for West Ham, and we've only got 4 or 5 players back? Where's everyone else? Unbelievable, mate. It's not good enough. Demand better, man. Demand better. It's going to be a long season, mate. Maybe I should lower my expectations. Maybe I should do that. No, I shouldn't do that, actually. I'm not going to lower my expectations. My football club is worth fucking billions of pounds. Yeah, it makes millions every year. Buy better players, compete and challenge for the best players in the game.
Oh my gosh, I just hit the crossbar.
Woo! Big up, my guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If you see why I don't want Leno in goal, you'll see it in about 45 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
What calamity was that?
Unbelievable. Big up my boy Connor. His team, loving life, Chelsea fan, going out doing what it takes to try and win the best competitions in the world. Havertz, Werner the Burner, Ziyech, new goalkeeper.
Xhaka not jumping as per usual.
I'm just about to watch this. Jared Bowen has had Saka on.
Kolasinac not reacting as usual. Oh, my man took someone else out.
Oh my God, fucking hell. I've just seen it. Bruv, Leno would have been nowhere near that as well. Oh my God, bruv, I'm looking at this ping pong football, mate. It is fucking embarrassing.
Is it too late to call Emmy back?
Bruv, we're getting dominated at home by West Ham United. And their club are famous for fucking having owners who run a dildo factory.
Bro, this I'm not happy with this Leno punches stuff, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. And people were wondering, why am I complaining so much about Leno? This kind of crap. Can't be telling me if Emmy was in goal, he wouldn't have calmed that down. That's such Pepe.
And do you know what? He could have broke his neck the way he fell.
He could have, bro. Could have took him out.
I've just seen he could have broke his neck. He twisted his neck as he went down. And guess what? Wouldn't that be fucking ironic? We sell Martinez and then Leno's out for a year. Do you know what I mean? Then what? Ridiculous decisions at this football club, mate. But thank you, Connor, for that. Appreciate that, mate. I'll be doing a Chelsea watch-along tomorrow. If you want to jump on, chick, feel free, mate. I'll be doing a Chelsea watch-along tomorrow. We'll watch a team that do actually want to be the best in the league. They're whipping ball after ball after ball in our box, mate. It's only a matter of time before they score. We look void of ideas right now. Pepe's one-on-one.
We always start passing sideways, but we have absolutely haven't got a Scooby what to do. You see Holding and Gabriel pass the ball to each other about 8 times. They have no idea what to do.
I wonder what our excuse tonight will be, says Michelle. Last
Gabriel,
10 minutes, they've had 62%.
You got to be quicker, bro. See that out? Well done, Saka. Well done.
The excuse tonight will be trust the process. Because nobody will come out and actually have a pop. They'll sit there and say, well, listen, this is why we need to dip into the transfer market. Now, I'll tell you what it'll be. If we don't win this game, now we need to get Stan to get his checkbook out. Because everyone will then divert back to Stanley Kroenke when you've all kept your fucking beak shut for 9 weeks. Yeah.
We should do a segment every time. Go on, Peps. Come on. Just keep running. Keep going. You're going to fall over, aren't you? Yes, you did. We should do a segment on these watch-alongs where we basically talk about what the narrative is at the end of each game.
Well, the narrative, if we do not win this game, whether it's a draw or a loss, will be We've got 2.5 or 2 weeks of the transfer window left. Stan Kroenke needs to fucking back Arteta. Yeah, he can't do it with all of these players. He's a good coach, but you can't get them much better than what they already are. He's not a magician. The owner needs to back him. That will be the narrative. And do you know what? When it is, I'm out in the fucking lot of them. Where you been for 9 weeks, mate? Because I've been saying this for 9 weeks. What, you all want to jump on board now, yeah? Yeah? Running your mouths, giving it the big and online, yeah? Then when it comes to the owner, you all zip it because you all don't trust the process bollocks, yeah? Yeah? Stop playing a game and start saying it as it is. Yeah, we're not good enough. And if people can't see that we're not good enough, I'm sorry, you're lying to yourself.
I was going to say, surely that's a foul.
Bruv, it's mad. People think we're getting in the top 4. People have got us, pundits have got us finishing 3rd. Yeah?
Declan Rice heard me say earlier I didn't particularly rate him because he's been brilliant in this game.
Who's that?
Declan Rice.
Yeah, he's mate. Listen, he's got fucking both of our midfielders in his back pocket. Mate.
What a tackle from Gabriel! Flipping heck, he's good at them little last ditch blocks. Very good at them.
Grant says Rangers sold 7 players this season and brought 11. We have just picked up 4 injuries to key players, and Gerrard has asked for more signings. Yet Arteta says fuck all. Well, listen, the 2 Europa League finalists signed 27 players last summer between them. Yeah. There's no excuse. I don't care about the pandemic. There's been over £1 billion worth of money spent in the Premier League this summer. Over 200 players signed in the Premier League this summer. Yeah, everyone is spending. The pandemic ain't stopping Liverpool getting better. It ain't stopping everyone else getting better. It's only stopping Arsenal. Oh, and Man United. Yeah, embarrassing. 2 of the biggest clubs in Europe acting like fucking dumb little tiny football clubs, man. I've just seen that block, by the way. He should have squared that. They would have had to tap him. It's only a matter of time, bruv. They're going to score. It's coming. And I'll tell you something, we fully deserve it. As it stands right now, can we sit here and justify winning this game or drawing this game? They're all over us.
Got sacked, just composed. You took too much time, fam. I was wondering why you took so much time when you beat the offside trap. I ain't gonna lie, this has not been a particularly good game from you, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Eden says, what really pisses me off is Emery is the one who started this playing out from the back thing for us. But now that Mikel Arteta is doing it, it's fine and everyone's forgot Emery started it. Bruv, everyone's got short memories, mate, because it fits a narrative. And like I said, it's all about, people care more about fitting in and being friends on a platform with people they don't know rather than what's good and best for our football club, right? The fact is, people have forgotten that we battered Valencia away. Yeah, battered Valencia away. People have forgotten we fucking took Man United to the cleaners at home under Emery.
Sorry,
yeah, people forget we bashed up Tottenham, Chelsea at the Emirates, drew with Liverpool at the Emirates. Yeah, people forget all of this, mate, because it doesn't fit the narrative. I have seen so many people sitting online saying Emery left a mess. Are you mad? Emery finished 5th and got Europa League with a worse team.
West Ham have had 8 second-half attempts. For R1.
Wait, watch when they have 20 shots on goal, yeah? Because there's an account I'm gonna find who was saying to me, yeah, but when they had 30 shots against us at Watford, fucking embarrassing, mate. 73 minutes gone, we're 1 apiece. Have we had 1 shot? Is that all we've had?
We haven't had any shots on target other than the goal.
Other than the goal, let's have a look. Arsenal versus West Ham. Arsenal versus West Ham. Let's go to the stats. The stats and the facts. We've had 4 shots, 1 on target. They've had 13. Well, that's 7 at the back's working well then. Unbelievable.
That's why I just don't understand the need to play 5 at the back against West Ham. I get it when you want to contain. And like you said, like we were saying earlier, when you don't have the midfield to compete, 5 at the back makes a lot of sense. No problem.
I've just seen that. Mate, what is Lacazette doing with that? He was offside anyway, but what a shit pass.
Go on.
Yeah, you're right, mate. You don't need 7 defensive players against West Ham United at home. And even with 7 defensive players, we've still conceded 3 times more shots than we've had. So that's working. Unbelievable, mate. Unfucking believable. Emery was a scapegoat. At least Emery won games by making changes when we needed them.
That's true. One thing I would say for Emery, you never knew his team. You can never fix this team.
People sit there and say he left us a mess, yeah? Right? When El Neni is standing there on the pitch at Fulham last week saying, basically we didn't give 100% for the previous managers, but now we can see a clear plan with Arteta, we're giving 100%. The fuck are you still, what are you still here for? You didn't give 100%. Do you know what I mean? Embarrassing, man. Saka just got bodied, bruv. I just see it, man was just like, boom, move. What's really pissing me off, I've read that, is the one about Emery. But this is the thing, people forget we had Jenkinson. Koscielny and Mustafi was our back two last season under Emery, yeah? Or the season before. That back two got us to the Europa League final.
Who's supporting him? Oh, Laka, man. Should have been on your toes there, bro.
It's not good, man. We need to get rid of classy snatch. He's proper crap.
Classy snatch. Like it.
Bruv, he is useless. I swear down, mate. He's useless. Xhaka and Ceballos have been shocking tonight.
Lacazette's coming off. Eddie's coming on.
Yay.
Which to be honest, yeah, not for sure.
Mate, let's be real. Apart from Lacazette's goal, he's been poor.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe Eddie will do a bit more because he's been shit tonight, mate. Aubameyang's not really had a great deal tonight either, really, is he?
He's not had the support. He's had a couple of decent runs on that left-hand side, but just no support whatsoever.
This is shocking, man.
And to be honest, I'm real about it when I have to be. It's the worst game I've seen Saka have on that left-hand side. He looks unfit.
Oh, he was shit. Bruv, Saka was shocking. He's shocking tonight, mate.
He looks unfit.
Well, he's hardly played any games. He's been fucking benched since he signed a new deal. Thank you for that, GI. Appreciate the donation, mate. And yeah, we do need to get rid of Kalaza crap, bruv. He's not good at all, is he? Let's be real here. Yeah, half of this squad. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Yeah. You cannot change the culture of this football club when half of the squad was signed under Arsene Wenger. I'm sorry. There's only so good they can fucking get. Yeah. You can polish a shit. It is still a shit. It's just a shiny one. But there we go. Big up, Paul. Thanks for your donation. Bet Kroenke won't spend. Sells the club within 2 years and leaves us owing KSI, screwing us over. I don't think he will sell the club. Real talk. Because do you know why? I think the reason he brought this club was because of the European Super League that might be coming in. Because as soon as we get into that, which we will, because we'll fiddle it somehow, because that's how we roll as a football club. And we get into that, automatically the club value goes through the roof. And that's the reason he brought it. And the thing is, right, I see Swiss Ramble did the ins and the outs, the accounts and everything, yeah? And everyone was going mad about Stan Kroenke's not put a penny of his money into the club, which on playing squad players, of course, yeah, he hasn't. But he didn't get given the club for free. Yeah? He paid over £1.4 billion for the football club and cleared £200 million worth of debt. Yeah, yes, we now owe him the money for the debt, but guess what? He still wiped the debt. That's 1.6 billion he's took out of his pocket to buy the club and pay the debt. So I think the problem we've got is when you look at how much we've spent, we're the third highest spenders before this summer in the last 5 years. That is the issue. Sacking Don Raoul, fraud Raoul, thieving cunt Raoul, yeah, on the start of a transfer window was probably the most stupid thing you probably could have done, whether he had his hand in the till or not. Yeah. Get the transfer window out the way. Because let's be honest here, the 2 transfer windows in the summer that he's taken charge of, we've had 90% of our players signed, sealed, delivered before kickoff of the season. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? I know last summer the window shut before the season started.
And
but the summer before it didn't. No direction at all. No direction, no clear plan. Yeah, and if there is a plan, sorry, I can't see it because we still only got rid of 1 starting squad member in 9 weeks. And that was one that shouldn't have even gone. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. We've now got 2 weeks to get rid of fucking a load of shit and sign some proper players. We're now leaving it lastminute.com. And wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if Houssem Aouar ended up at Man City?
Which is what I've always said will happen. But anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Bro, they're going to come in and go, bang, there's 60 million. We'll have him. because they don't piss about, bruv. Yeah, and if they go and get Koulibaly and Aouar, boy, they need a David Silva replacement. Let's be real here. Okay. He could be the guy. But thank you for that, Paul. Appreciate that. Big up Diego. Crystal Palace fan loving life tonight. Subscribe to LG and Guna Eagle Eye. Thank you, mate. The link for Chig's channel is in the title. Yeah, what is the European Super League? The Celtic owner was chatting shit about it. Basically, it's a load of fucking clubs that just go into one league, mate. So they come out of the Premier League.
Piss the Champions League away.
Ewan says, is Ancelotti still washed up? Is Arteta still the best young coach in the world? Well, last week, Jose was finished after one game. So does that mean Arteta is if we lose? After winning the trophy a couple of months back, is he finished then? I don't get it. Honestly, if Arsenal had Everton's midfield, their challenge for the title, couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. And I don't really rate Hammers. Don't rate him at all. But I'll tell you something, yeah, he's taken to Premier League football in 2 games like it's nothing.
Yeah, done well.
Yeah. And like I said, they've got more away wins at Tottenham this season, yeah, in the league than we've had in 5 years at Tottenham. Yes, West Brom's not a big challenge, but listen, they put up harder fight than Tottenham, to be fair. But they still scored 5 goals. Have they scored?
I want you to just...
You're on a wind-up, innit?
No, they scored, but I want you to pay attention to everything I hate about Kolasinac. There's a simple ball that will come over the top. Just watch what he does with that. Just watch. The guy isn't... I don't care if someone says it's off balance. It's not particularly off balance. Just watch what he does with that. Guy is absolutely terrible.
Just watching Saka run around in circles at the minute. Going nowhere. It's into Gabriel. Into Holding. We're actually going nowhere. Back to Gabriel. Back to Holding. Back to Bellerin. We're still just over halfway. Bellerin's gone on a little run. That was good. Oh, all the way back to Xhaka. Nice ball out to the left to Kalazakrak. Oh, my fucking God. Wow. Wowee. No composure. No touch.
None whatsoever. No, I was just thinking to myself, compose yourself. Control the ball.
Useless. He's the tank. The tank. Jared Bowen's going off. Do you know what? Well done to him today. He fucking played well, that boy, man. That's somebody we should have signed. We were actually linked to him before he went to West Ham. 20 million quid looks like a fucking bargain, mate. Unbelievable. In the same book, Lee been criticised as well, but with Ballerina on the right and Thomas the Tank on the left, are fit to win the modelling league. Bruv, they're both absolutely shit. Yeah?
Oh, my goodness.
And let's be real.
Leno's just flat at one. I honestly think our defensive...
This is all teed up for a stoppage time winner from Mikel Antonio, by the way.
Our defensive problems are resulting from Leno's flapping at the back. This is terrible. This is a really bad game for him. He could have really done with a solid game to say, you know what, I'm number one. Here's where I'm going to show you.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Yeah? He's undroppable. Who's going to replace him now? Yeah? Who's going to replace him? He can do a fucking shit in the centre circle. Ain't no one saying shit to him now. Yeah, but big up Purank for that. Appreciate your donation, mate. And listen, at the end of the day...
When Emmy was in goal, it was so much calmer in defence.
Yeah, no dramas like this at all, bruv. The thing is, right, I've just seen that flap. If you... Oh, my God, this is fucking Keystone Cops defending, bruv. And the thing is, if you look at the model that Liverpool have got where their creativity comes down their fullbacks, now look at Kolasinac and Bellerin. Is that going to take us levels, yeah? Is that taking us next level?
Sure.
Because I'll tell you something, yeah?
Even if you see what Spurs have done, they needed fullback. So they thought, you know what, Rago, we're going to go and take Wolves' fullback. But yeah, he's an attacking fullback, but...
He's decent, that though, decent player.
He will add something to the team. And then they said, all right, cool, we're going to get one of the best left-backs in the world right now. In Reagan. I don't know why Real Madrid have let him go, but all right, cool.
He's still young though, isn't he?
Yeah. And apparently they put a buyback clause in his...
Yeah. And the thing is as well, he was on loan at Sevilla last season, yeah? Right?
Oh, is that offside? 2-1,
We
baby.
scored.
Let's go. Eddie.
We scored.
Yep.
Fucking come on.
Yep. That was started by Saka. Finishing touch. Ceballos had the assist.
Let me see.
And Eddie.
Let me see.
Ceballos and Eddie.
I'm watching the build-up play now. I've got Saka down the left.
Ceballos
We've got out of jail here, mate. We have got out of fucking jail.
Who says they don't get on, eh? Who says they don't get on?
Come on, let's have a look. I'm just watching Xhaka. He's pinged a lovely ball down the right-hand side. Pepe heads it inside. Pep's poor pass. Ceballos. Saka. Fucking, I am so far behind. It's unreal. Saka driving forward. What a pass that is.
Always rated.
Oh, that was class. That looked well offside as well. What a ball from Ceballos.
Always rated, Eddie.
That was a fucking class fucking pullback from Ceballos. Fucking hell. We've got out of jail, son. We got out of jail, mate. Call me if you need a goal, yeah?
David Luiz is coming on. If that was to fire, yeah?
That was a ball from Saka. Yeah, he's onside.
Harsh
Great pass from Danny Ceballos. About the only decent thing the geezer's done all game.
from West Ham's point of view. They must be gutted by that.
Louise is coming on. Louise is coming on. Mish says Louise to make it 2-2. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, mate. Mate, this game's been hard work, man. And we've got out of jail by the looks of it. Although saying that, it's not over yet, is it? Unbelievably shit performance, bruv. Unbelievably shit. But we have to trust the process, Chig. That's what we keep getting told. Trust the process.
3 points, I suppose.
Trust the process. Big up, Chris. No, Chris, I've got Sky Sports on my phone, mate. It come with Vodafone. So I've got Sky Sports anyway, man. It's just BT Sport I need. Look at this prick. Look. There's hundreds of these little rats that infest our fan base, you know. Look, Lee's gutted Arsenal scored. Bruv, I have forgotten more about my football club than you will ever fucking know, mate. Yeah? My surname, there's a clue, mate. It's the name of the channel. Lee Gunner. That is actually my surname, bruv. So, if anything, I'm more of an Arsenal fan than you'll ever be. Get back in your bin. Muppet. What's the matter with these little rats? Man's probably about 15 years old, never been to a football match in his fucking life, sits online talking about stats of Mesut fucking Ozil, sucks off Arsene Wenger, and then wants to say that I'm a fake fan. Suck your mother.
Look, they're doing that. I like that. They did a little celebration as if to say, see, we get on.
See, we're still friends.
Love that.
That was a decent pass from fucking Ceballos, though. I can't lie. I thought he was going to hit the keeper. Yeah? I thought it'd be perfect if he chips the keeper.
No, I'm glad you took that choice. I just showed composure just to say, wait.
Yep. Tyler says, nice assist by Ceballos. He did a good assist, and then Nketiah scored. Bruv, Nketiah couldn't miss, really. I'm just watching a replay of it again. Nketiah is well onside as well. He couldn't miss. Great finish, man. Saka with the outside. Saka got the pre-cum assist.
It was a good pre-cum assist, to be fair. It went bad. It was a nice little inside pass.
I've just seen the reverse angle of that. Danny Ceballos done the keeper with the eyes. Keeper thought he was going to pull it in the net. And he kept looking straight at him and he just passed it whilst looking at the keeper. David Moyes, get back in the bin. Still no wins against Arsenal away, motherfucker. Eddie. Look at this dick. Where is he? Look at this dick. Bruv, I was born a gunner, bruv, yeah? How many people on this planet have got the surname Gunner, bruv, yeah? Born and raised. 100, bruv, yeah? You can't even test me, bruv. Get back in the bin, yeah? Born a gunner, bruv. Die a gunner, yeah? You man are probably about 14. Oh, yes. Well, Granit Xhaka had 99.6925 times square pi pass accuracy today against West Ham. Yeah, what did he do? Nothing. Yeah, but he had 999969575525 fucking forward passes. Who gives a fuck? He was shit. Yeah. These people watch the game through stats. I remember Jose Mourinho saying once in a press conference, if you have to watch the game through stats, you know nothing about football, mate. Yeah? Fact. I got these, mate. Yeah, I got these. We got out of jail today. And I'll tell you something, mate. If people think that we're going to rise again and be the great team and be the best in the league with that fucking squad, boy, you're mad. You are mad. You are mad. Yeah. We got out of jail today. Fair play. They kept going, but we have been shocking today. And I remember us playing equally as bad against West Ham, funny enough, under Unai Emery, third game of his reign. And I remember the meltdown. Oh, we were fucking shit. We got away with that. We've done it again. This is 10 months after a manager. Has anyone seen our pattern of play today? Can somebody tell me the pattern of play? What's our style of play, Chig? Does anyone know? We haven't got one. Let's just wing it and hope everyone fucking sucks it in. I swear, some of these people make me laugh. Mate, I swear down. But there we go. We're winning a game. What minute are we on? I am going into 4 minutes of stoppage time. We just had a shot straight at Flapiansky, who actually caught it, and then he's looped to high. Oh my God, what's happened here? It's a foul. Sabaya's given away a free kick. 4 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes. Cuatro mementos. Cuatro mementos. Give him the horns, El Toro Gonna. The ball's in the building, baby. Tell him again, bruv. Barbosa, look at my man's name. Thank you for your donation, DJ Crane, baby. Look at my man's name. That is a proper South American name, that, isn't it, Chig?
Let me see it.
Barbosa Miranda. Man's probably from Brazil. I'd say that's a Brazilian or a Mexican name. Let me know where you're from, baby. We need party. We do need party, bruv. Badly need party. We need a war as well.
Been saying it.
We need both, and even then it ain't enough. People won't listen to me though. Rich Guitar Gamer says our style of play is long ball over the top for Aubameyang and Willian.
That's basically what it is.
Pretty much.
Diagonal ball over the top and hope Aubameyang gets on the end of it.
Eddie Weyer in full effect. Yes, Eddie Weyer. George's distant fucking nephew. David Moist, you know. David Moist. David Moist. Do you know what? I've just realised I ain't got another bottle of Coca-Cola in the fridge, mate.
Pissed.
And I've only got... How many cigarettes have I got? Fucking hell, this is long. I've literally got 6 cigarettes, which probably ain't enough. And the shop don't sell cigarettes. You have to go to a tobacconist, which is shut, unless you go to a bar, which is a 10, 15-minute walk each way. So that's fucked.
2 times.
That is effed.
Oh, go on, Eddie. Flipping that. Man, just
big up Ian in the building. Liam Chig. It's the Mad Darlington FC fan back again. Hope you're well.
Oh, why don't you show composure?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm a lot better than I was fucking for 70, 80 minutes of that football match. That's for sure, mate.
Pepe, man.
This match was a painful struggle. Yes, it was.
It is.
We need both Party and the War. Even then, that ain't enough to get top 4. I don't know what planet these people live in, but I live on the real world, mate. Yeah, and even with Party and the War, we are not getting top 4. Yeah, there's still question marks over whether Pepe's any fucking good. So what makes anyone think that Aouar is going to come in and suddenly become Bruno Fernandes? Yeah? Have you seen his goals and assist ratio in France? And people are going on like he's going to be fucking Leo Messi stats, bruv. Yeah? Yes, he's a fucking decent footballer. Don't get it twisted. Pepe should have scored that. Don't get it twisted. But there's still question marks over Pepe. And people think that this Aouar's just going to come straight in and be a Rolls Royce in midfield. Yes, we do need him. Of course we do. Same as we need Pepe. But don't get it twisted.
Celebrate like he won the Champions League, by the way. Just so you know.
But don't get it twisted. Even
prepare yourself for that now, because that will piss you off. I know it will.
Awful performance today, getting out of jail against West Ham. Some of these performances have been embarrassing. Leno learning off of Flapiansky. Leno was shit. Real talk, he was shit.
Yeah. This was not a good performance from him.
No. Couldn't do anything about the goal. But
he couldn't do anything about the goal. But
shocking, didn't command his box at all.
For me, this is exactly why I like Martinez over him. Martinez inspires confidence in defense.
Yep.
When you've got your goalkeeper doing this and missing punches and flying all over the place, as a defender, you're thinking, fuck, I am panicking.
Darren says Ceballos is man of the match. I completely disagree with that, if I'm honest. Look, Arteta's going on like we just won the treble, bro. Look at Arteta, bro. My man's buzzing like we just won the treble, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I told you it would piss you off.
Got out of jail card. Man played his get out of jail card, bruv. Listen, fair play to the lads for keep going. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Fair play, they kept going, yeah. But we've got dominated by West fucking Ham. More shots, more on target, and we're at home with 7 defenders. Unai Emery, is that you? Is that you, mate? Yeah.
Listen. Because I could tell generally by the tone of you during this watch along, you're not happy. So
no, I'm not, bro. Are you happy?
What I would say, just as a kind of a opposite to it, is it wasn't a great performance. Clearly, this shows that we need help.
But 100%.
We've got 3 points. From that perspective, I won't say I'm happy, but at least job done, move on to the next.
I'm happy that we've won. Don't get it twisted. I'm happy we won the game. Yeah. But all this confirms is exactly what I've been saying for the last 9-10 weeks and beyond. Yeah. They're shit. They're not good enough. If that was a better team today that finished their dinner, bruv, yeah, Antonio would have had a hat-trick. Yeah, let's be real. He would have had a hat-trick. Where was our midfield every time they broke away? It was 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. There was one where you were gassing up when Gabriel blocked it. Remember that block, yeah? Mad block, yeah? The ball loops up 60 yards in the air. Then suddenly Granit Xhaka comes trotting in from the other half. Why weren't you fucking Linford Christie in it, bruv? Yeah? Like, real talk. I don't get it. Thank you, Michael, for that donation as well, mate. Like, let me answer this question. Look, at these people are fucking retards, bruv. I swear. Yeah? I'll tell you what would make me happy, Peter John. Yeah? 2 good names in the Bible, by the way. But I'll tell you one thing. That would make me happy.
It is a good biblical there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what would make me happy.
He's African as well, by the way.
Yeah. I'll tell you what would make me happy is if my football club that I've supported for nearly 4 fucking decades, mate, had some ambition to go and mix it with the big boys. Yeah. To bin off the likes of Hecky B. Fucking turn it in. You were the worst right back I've seen at my club. Jenkinson can defend better than you. Jenkinson can cross a fucking ball. Yeah. I want my club to go and compete for the top honours, yeah? Not sit here pissing around with bang average crap that has failed under Emery, failed under Arsene Wenger, and again is scraping bullshit results, yeah? Fair play, we won. I'm not talking about that. Take the FA Cup out of Arteta's profile since he's been here, everyone would be fucking cussing him, yeah? Everyone would be cussing him. Because what he's done today was put a team out that Unai Emery would have been proud of. 5 at the back, 2 defensive midfielders, and we still got battered at home by West Ham. They had more shots. They dominated large possessions of that game. They hit the woodwork. Our goalkeeper looked a liability. There was no creativity, and we got out of jail in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, that was an Unai Emery-esque performance. And how many times can we say that? Aston Villa away, no shots. Yeah, Brighton away, 1-0 up, lose 2-1. Yeah, Tottenham away, lose 2-1 to a team that were below us and everyone was laughing at their manager. Finished. Yeah, Olympiacos losing stoppage time. People can sit here and cry, go on about the FA Cup all they like. Great, that was last season. What is that doing for me now? So if we compete for a title and we drop off in March, early April, yeah, cool. We finish 5th, let's say, and we have a massive drop off. Cool. Well done, Liverpool. Well done, Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea, whoever. You were better than us. Yeah. And we just didn't quite have it at the final hurdle. But we competed and we had a go. This lot are all happy sitting there going, oh, boy, give El Neni another go, you know. He looked good against Fulham. Fucking hell, he could help. He could be a squad player. Are you fucking dumb? Real talk, are you dumb? Have you not learned anything? But Arteta's a great up-and-coming coach, yeah. You can only polish a shit so much. It is still a shit. That squad is shit. It's the 8th best squad in the league last season. Fact. Don't let an FA Cup blind you from that. Because Wigan won an FA Cup. Look where the fuck they are now. Portsmouth won an FA Cup. Where are they now? The same FA Cup, by the way, that most of this lot that are telling me back the process, discarded the FA Cup when the fucking fraud that got sacked sat there and said, fourth is a trophy and it's bigger than the FA Cup. Fuck off. I ain't listening to none of you people. Last year, you're all sucking off, ramming it down my throat about we care, do you? Yeah, well, no, you don't care because trust the process is more fashionable. Fuck off, man. I'll say what I want. Yeah, I don't listen to none of you people because you all fucking jump on a wave because you can't think for yourself. Yeah, and if you're around my age, mate, you should know better. Yeah, because you've seen proper Arsenal. You ain't seen this bullshit, mate. You've seen us go for titles every year. Fucking sick of it, mate. People sitting there going, "You're negative." Fuck off. How is it negative to want to win a league title? When you and your missus, chick, you're sat in your gaff right now, yeah? You and your missus, that geezer's starting me off now. You and your missus are sat there and you're going, yo, babes, now we're back to work full time and all that, yeah? And we're not on furlough or whatever, mate, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what? I think what we should do, you see the bathroom, I feel like we need to upgrade it a little bit. The shower's not great. The bath's not great. I feel like we should get a new bathroom suite. So what we're going to do is at the end of October, when we both get paid, we've got 2 months money, September and October. At the end of October, we're going to go and invest in a brand new bathroom suite. Yeah, that's improving your fucking house. That's improving you. That is making you better. We're going to get a block paved driveway to park our brand new car on. We're getting better. We're getting the things in life that we want. Yeah. But when you ask that for your football team, you're fucking negative. Fuck off. Yeah. I want my club to go and buy better players to put my football team further up the table. If you lot don't like that, piss off. Yeah. Go and support West Ham. Yeah. Sick of it. We're the Arsenal, mate. Yeah, we're the fucking Arsenal. And if you don't want to accept mediocrity and have a dig at me for being negative, no, motherfuckers, it's you that's negative because you accept this shit. Yeah, sick of it. Ran over. Bollocks. Look, this is what you get, bruv. You got idiots like this, 2 trophies in 9 months. Yeah, you're the same dickhead that sit there and laugh at the Audi Cup, mate. Yeah, but you're counting a fucking charity match. Idiots, a lot of them. Absolute idiots, bruv. Yeah. What is this club seeing in some of these players that we aren't seeing? Well, trust the process, mate, because if you don't, you get crucified by a bunch of fucking idiots that know nothing about football or Arsenal. But they do fit in online, so it's all cool. But thanks. Bro, I don't give a shit about fitting in. I said this earlier on, yeah? I'd rather be hated for keeping it real than being sucked off by a load of nobodies I don't know, yeah, for being fake, yeah? You've known me a long time, bruv. You know I shoot from the hip and I say it as it is. And I will constantly fucking say what I believe in. This football club is a brand. It ain't a club. It is a brand. And that performance tonight was shocking. And if people want to sit there and tell me I'm negative for wanting better than getting served up that shit tonight, yeah, fuck off. Go and support West Ham. Yeah, I want to win a league title. None of you losers do. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Yeah. Oh, but it don't happen overnight. Yeah, only the 16 fucking years and counting. Sold our soul to go and move to a fucking bowl. Yeah, I'm a poet and I fully know it. Yeah, to move to a bowl because we got sold a dream by a fraud of a manager who's buried my football club into the fucking gutter. Yeah, and we're still picking up the pieces now. Yeah, sold the dream of, oh, you need a big fucking stadium to compete. Fuck off. Sunderland Stadium's bigger than fucking Juventus's. Yeah, are Juventus competing? Oh, yes, they are. Of course they are. Fucking idiots. Absolute idiots. I'm sick and tired of it, bruv. It's telling me you're negative. Yeah, no, I got higher expectations than you because I ain't a loser, mate. Yeah, I want to win the league title. Liverpool have just done the best fucking bit of business they're going to do for fucking long time by signing Diogo Jota and Thiago. They just won the league at a canter. What are we doing? Oh, well, Mohamed El Neni, well, what we'd do is we'll give him another go. Maybe we should make Hecky B captain. How about fuck off? Yeah, you ain't even Arsenal, bruv. Are you Arsenal if you don't want to finish first? Like, real talk. Idiots, bruv. A lot of them. Sick and tired of it. Yeah, telling me I'm fucking negative. What? Negative because I want to win. Yeah, ain't that the aim of football? To win the league. You start a league campaign, you should go for the title, right? Because that's what we used to do when we were Arsenal Football Club, not Arsenal Football Brand, with this tacky little fucking badge that took the class Latin writing off. Yeah, mugs sold down the Swanee, bruv. Big up my boy. I've put the. Sorry, I'm on a mad one, bruv. I should shut up, really.
That's all right. Listen, this is
my chat with your link for player ratings.
I'm letting you just crack on, brother. That's
no, bruv, I'm passionate about my football club, bruv. And people say, "Oh, you're fake." I do 2 to 4 live streams every day and have done for nearly 2 years on this channel. You cannot fake being real. Yeah? You cannot fake being real. Look at the fucking passion. I've got more passion in my fucking ball bag than half of them cunts walking around on the football pitch. Yeah? Fucking sick of it. Oh, make Hecky be captain. No, motherfucker. Get out the club. You're a shit dead footballer, bruv. Yeah? Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's like Pirlo. He's got the turning circle of the fucking Titanic. The geezer's shit. And I sit there, bruv, and I think some of these people that tell me this have been home and away for decades, and they're sitting there jizzing over Granit Xhaka. You're a liar. You were jizzing over Mesut Ozil. You've seen Bergkamp, and you're jizzing over that. You're jizzing over Xhaka. You're saying El Neni should have another go. You're a liar. You're doing it for fucking keeping up with the Joneses online. Fuck the Joneses. Stand up and say what you believe in, mate. Yeah? I'd rather get crucified for saying what I believe in. I want my fucking football club to win a league title. My football club got sold out from fucking Highbury for this bollocks. Yeah? And I've got cunts sitting there telling me, oh, you're negative. No, you're negative because you're happy finishing 6th. Yeah? 8th, 4th. Fuck 4th. I want to be first, mate. Yeah? It's no coincidence, though. Most of these cunts come along fucking Johnny-come-latelys and fucking listen to Wenger spouting shit about 4th is a trophy. Fucking bullshit, bruv. Then they got the cheek to sit there and tell me, you're fake. Know more about my football club. I've forgotten more about my football club than half of these little rats fucking know anyway. Sick of it. I can breathe now. Whew. Got it off my chest. My pigeon chest. Yeah? I'm going to snap you in half when I see you. I'm going to punch you up. You ain't going to do shit, bruv. Yeah, sit back down. What you mean, bruv? Let me read these 2 donations out and we'll bounce. Do smash a like up or a dislike, whatever takes your fancy. Couldn't really care right now, if I'm honest. We've won a football match. It was absolutely shit. We're still shit. We were shit last season. We're still shit this season. And sometime in the course of this season, all of you will wake up when we're about 30 points behind Liverpool at Christmas. Big club like Arsenal should never just go for the FA Cup. That's the bare minimum. Well said. Our manager actually said that as well. 8th in the FA Cup's not good enough. Is Arteta negative? Yeah, is Arteta negative? Because when Arteta says it, Arteta could come around your gaff tonight, rag out your missus, yeah, sit there tickling your fucking balls, and you'll go, oh, tickle them harder, Mikel. Fuck off. Yeah? Fuck off. I want my manager to sit there and stick it on the board next week in a press conference and say, we need players. He won't. But Brendan Rodgers did this week. And guess what? They've gone and signed players. Yeah? Have you got enough to compete for Europa League and top 4? Brendan Rodgers, no, we've not got enough. 3 days later, they're getting 2 players. What are we doing? Oh, well, should we put a bid in for a while? Oh, should we give El Neni another go? Fuck off. Absolute bottle jobs and losers. Challenge for the league in Europe. If nowhere near a challenge, then the manager should go. Bruv, the one thing I will say, and thank you for that, David, appreciate that, yeah? I know you want to get off, so I'm going to shut up in a minute, yeah? We'll do player ratings, right? One thing I'll say here, right, is our manager wants to win the title. We can see the passion that's in Mikel Arteta, yeah? Which is why I like listening to him, yeah? He ain't going to get a title. He ain't going to get the Champions League. I'm not being a nasty prick. I'm saying it as it is. You think we're getting a title when our fans accept El Neni and Bellerin and Xhaka and Kolasinac and Holding? He's better than Cannavaro. What? At what? At fucking FIFA on the PS4 or the fucking Xbox? Because he ain't better than Cannavaro in any walk of life, bruv. Yeah? But also, oh, he's better than Cannavaro. No, he ain't. Yeah? And this is the thing. Houssem Aouar is now the fucking Lord fucking saviour of Arsenal Football Club. Well, he's not, is he? Because we've still got a fucking debate over whether Pepe's any good. Yeah? So what makes anyone think that Aouar's going to walk in and turn into a prime Messi? Yeah? Thomas Partey's great. Yeah? Great. Fantastic. We've known the price for 9 fucking months. Why haven't we signed him? We knew it in January. Why haven't we signed him?
I agree with that one.
Why haven't we signed him? It's bollocks, bruv. And people sit there and have the barefaced audacity to tell me you're fucking negative. Fuck off. Yeah? I want to win a league. You lot don't. Yeah? And it's no coincidence, like I said, that these people are happy with this shit. Right? And I feel sorry for them. I genuinely do. Because these are the people that when they did sports day at school, bruv, yeah, they finished 495th in the 100-meter sprint, but they still got a fucking medal and a certificate for taking part. Oh, here you go. You took part. Fuck taking part. Yeah? Go and win it. Yeah? Nobody remembers the losers, bruv. And we were 7th loser last season. My team in FIFA, Leno, Diego Carlos, Gabriel, Tierney, Aarons, Aouar, Partey, Coutinho, Abba, Edouard, Pepe, More ambitious than the bald, my team on FIFA. Well, there you go, Purank, and thank you for your donation. Listen, the boy Lamptey at Brighton, levels ahead of Bellerin. Levels ahead of Bellerin. Levels. That boy was at Chelsea. They got rid of him for Reece James instead to get first team, yeah? That kid, Lamptey, is a fucking baller. Every time I watched him the other night, the ball comes across, he just whips it straight in. He put more crosses into that box for Maupai in one fucking half than Bellerin's done in 4 years.
Yeah, he is a very good player.
Yeah? Why don't we go and get him? Because if we want to play this 5 at the back bullshit and we want to be the Liverpool model, well, you're not going to do that with a fucking right back who can't defend or cross the ball, are you? Yeah? So it's all well and good going and getting them partying a while. Great, fantastic. Yeah? Well, they ain't going to create much because the creativity is coming down the fucking wings, mate. Yeah? Then you've got Aubameyang who can't cross the ball. Yeah? On the left wing. Put him inside. Yeah? Put him in the middle. Which is why we should have gone and got Timo Werner, because if you want to play Aubameyang on the left wing, get a killer up front. I know Lacazette scored tonight, and he scored the other day. Over a course of a season, the guy never hit 20 goals. Not good enough to win my club a fucking title. Yeah? Go and do what is required to compete for the major honours. We don't do it, and forever, this whole culture at the Emirates of, oh, it's the taking part that counts. Losers. Sold our fucking club for that, mate. Yeah? We're now a brand. Yeah? Because from the day we fucking smashed down Highbury and moved to that soulless piece of shit called the Emirates, yeah, we became a brand. We took our victory through harmony, our classy Latin writing off at the bottom of that badge and turned it into a fucking toy badge my daughter could have done better making. Yeah? That's the day our football club died. We support a brand. Yeah? I demand better. It's fucking embarrassing. Anyway, ranting over. I'm going to spam my chat with Chiggy Chigs.
For those people saying to me, Chig, say something. Bro, this is news channel. So I've learned a long time ago that when Lee gets, when he rants, it's because he is annoyed about something. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to let him go and just do his thing.
It pisses me off, mate. Every day, Chig, every day, people sit there and go, you're negative. What is negative to me, yeah, is you accepting shit. Yeah? You're accepting it. Man United, I'll tell you what, that was the best thing that could have happened to them today. Best thing that could have happened to them today, losing to Crystal Palace. Because now their fans are going to go mad. Yeah? And they will get Jadon Sancho. Yeah? They will get Jadon Sancho. Because
he was fully out trending number 1 about an hour ago.
Bruv, let me say something, yeah, before we wrap this up. Your Liverpool Football Club, you've just won the league title. You sign a Greek left back who's pretty decent. Yeah? Levels above Kolasinac. Kolasa crap. Yeah. He's going to sit there and play second fiddle to Robertson, but he's going to play in other competitions, you'd imagine. Yeah. Right. They then decide that they're going to go and get Thiago Alcantara. What a fucking player. My man walks straight into our midfield, bruv. Yeah. And is our best midfielder. Fact. Yeah. They then decide, well, we've already got Salah. We've got Mane. We've got Firmino. I'll tell you what we do. Yeah, Shaqiri's a little bit shit. We're going to buy fucking Jota, Wolves' best player. Yeah, we'll have him. Inside 24 fucking hours, they've signed the cup. Yeah? We're sitting there for 9 weeks with our fans, our cheerleader fans, yeah, our cult base. It's not a fan base, it's a cult base. Our cult base sitting there going, oh, yes, well, it's negotiations. It takes that long. No, it don't. Because if you phone up fucking Wolves and say, can we have Jota, give us a price, and they tell you 43 million euros, yeah, cool, we'll have him. Bye. Yeah, get him in a fucking cab. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want a fucking player, sign the... I swear, it pisses me off. And I've got to sit and watch them fucking bottle jobs all season while people are ramming it down my throat. Oh, trust the process. Suck the process. Yeah, suck the process. You were the same people that were telling me last season, fucking, we care to you. You don't care anymore because trust the process is more fashionable. I don't believe anything you people say. None of you give a fuck. It's all about fitting in online. Yeah, I'll say what I fucking want and I demand more than that bullshit we get served up every single league season. Great, we've won the FA Cup. What's that doing for me this season? I expect nothing less from us lot, though, because we still sit here jizzing over a fucking gold trophy from fucking years ago, mate. Yeah? Oh, Liverpool are history merchants. Yeah? So are we. We've turned into Liverpool. Liverpool are the victims. Oh, but VAR, it costs us so many games.
Liverpool
fucking dickheads, bruv. I'm sick of them, man. Anyway, I'm spamming my chats with the YouTube link. Do smash the like, dislike, fucking smash the screen, do what you want to do. Line up, join the queue for the people that want to beat the shit out of me. Couldn't care less. It's true. Oh, you've got the most punchable face. Yeah, shame nobody's punched it yet then, innit? Yeah, you know what I mean? All mouth online, mate.
Everyone asks me, what do I think of the game? Come over and find out my thoughts on my channel. And
yeah, man. I'm going to do my player ratings with Chig. So what I'm going to do is if you download Flick, while I'm on that show with Chig, I'm going to be putting up a poll for the player ratings for you guys to vote on. So then tomorrow when I do my show, it'll be your player ratings. I will give my player ratings on Chig's show in a minute.
There you go.
When I've had a cigarette and calm my fucking blood pressure down.
I promise it won't go for ages. And we do recognise it is late. It's even later in Spain. So
11.
Yeah. So please do stick back on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We're closing in on 9,100 subscribers.
Come on, man's on that route to 10K.
Route to 10K, baby. So let's see if we can get there.
What is the matter with these people? I'm not even going to answer that question. You're dumb. What are you unhappy about? Okay, mate. I'm out of here. Thank you very much to everybody who has watched live. I do appreciate it. Do download Flick. I do appreciate that. And I would appreciate it if you start trusting the process. We're going to do a quick count up as I read that out. Absolutely spot on as always. If Arsenal don't finish in the top 4, reach Europa League final, Arteta must be sacked. He accepted these players. Well, I don't know about Europa League final, but if everyone's saying thank you for that, buddy, Hammer Strike, everyone's saying the target's top 4. So if you don't get the top 4, sack him then. Because you haven't hit the target. If you don't hit your targets in work, you get sacked.
Sure.
Yeah. So if everyone's saying that the target's top 4, the club are saying the target's top 4, the fans are saying the target's top 4. If he don't get top 4, sack him. And if he don't get the players he wants this summer, which he don't look like he's going to, if he had any balls about him, he'd resign and fucking out the lot of them. Yeah. I would rate him for that. Yeah. Because he's gone in there and he's gone, Stan Kroenke's backing me. I speak to him. They're backing me 100%. We've got 2 fucking weeks of a 12-week transfer window to go, mate. We're saying fucking one player for 22 million. Yeah. One player. We spent 22 million, the least in the league. Yeah. And we've got rid of one player that we didn't need to get rid of, who's now in goal for Aston Villa. Fucking embarrassing. Anyway, on that note, let's get the totalizer. Not the Premier League totalizer. That's 1 billion in a pandemic. Mad, isn't it? In this current climate, our £1 billion has been fucking spent. Unbelievable. The level of excuses that are leveled for Arsenal is mad. 41,000 people, 40,195. Thank you very much. Not bad for a win, is it? We only get views when we lose.
I think I would have tuned into your rant. What are you talking about?
Listen, at the end of the day, Chig, yeah, no, I'm just going to go. Come on, this is going forever. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. They're going forever. No, I'm sick of it, bruv. I'm sick of it.
Here's what people are going to say. Why didn't Chig interrupt? Motherfucker, this ain't my channel.
I've seen my club in the gutter for 16 years after selling its fucking soul, class and tradition for these pricks to sit there and go, oh, we took inspiration from the marble halls. Fuck off. Did you fuck? You've made the cheapest, tackiest away shirt I've ever seen. Yeah, about inspiration from marble halls, you dickheads. Yeah, I've worked in sales and marketing 21 years, mate. You ain't fooling me. The same as this club ain't fooling me into thinking that these are players. Yeah, this fan base ain't fooling me into thinking trust the process when last summer they didn't give a fuck about anything other than we cared to you. We've spent 1/7 of what we spent last summer and they were still all crying when the transfer window shut. This summer we've spent 1/7 and they're all sucking off the process, which is led, by the way, by the guy that they don't want at the club, Stan Kroenke, and by a guy who was a failed fucking commercial guy who is now our CEO. Absolute fucking shambles and a failed board that has failed for fucking 3 decades nearly. Yeah, embarrassing. Yeah, they don't know whether they're coming or going and don't believe the shit they're spouting, mate. Yeah, like I said, cheerleaders put it out there. Everyone fucking, they're like lemons, bruv. I'm gone. Thank you very much to everyone who has watched live. Love and peace. I'll be on Chig's channel in a minute. We're going to do player ratings. This should be fun. And and yeah, we won a game. Just Unai Emery-esque performance. Late as